What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming back to us. And I see that worked a bunch. I saw that there was like 90 folks waiting, so the redirect actually worked. So that's awesome. Appreciate that. So I hope you guys are ready for a good time today. Back for some racing Xfinity style. Now we'll get to have the whole race this week. I know I had to leave you early last week, and I appreciate your patience with me on that one. But we're ready to have some fun here. And hold on one second. Okay, so we were ready for some racing. 200 miles, 200 laps here at Dover. And it is the BetRivers 200. And of the Monster Mile, we got our, is it this way? Here we go. He's right here. He's watching. So we got to be on our behavior here because the monster's watching here. So appreciate everybody hanging out here. So we're just waiting on pre-race festivities to start here for us. And we'll have it so much. But thanks for the ones that tuned in this a bit ago for the qualifying and NASC practice and qualifying stream for the Worth 400. Congratulations, Rowdy Nation gets the win, or he gets the pole for tomorrow's race, and we'll be bringing that to you tomorrow as well. Flag to flag coverage of the Worth 400, and we'll be bringing that to you tomorrow. I'm not sure about the start time yet on that, but it'll be up tonight. The stream will be up tonight. So today we'll be bringing you live audio from the FS1 broadcast, plus some in-car cameras. We'll see how many they give to us today, but we'll see how the tire situation is. Who do you think is going to win today? I predicted Justin Allgaier in our race preview vlog this weekend that I put out every Friday. I predicted Justin Allgaier to win the race, so we'll see if he can win it. If you are in our memberships, the emojis are now changed from the last race we just had. So if you guys can use those emojis. If you'd like to become a member and get to use those emojis as well, it's 99 cents, pretty cheap. They're joining the rookie membership. Pretty cheap, cheaper than a cup of coffee, 1 cup of coffee. This you get to use all month long, and you get a little special logo next to your name, and your green name is in green, and we would love for you to become a member. All of it goes back to the channel and helps out our channel in each way, so I'd love for you guys to become a member. If you'd like to become a pro member, you get early access to vlogs. You guys had early access to our race preview vlog for this week on Friday morning. And then if you're MVP, you get all that above, plus you get a private live stream, which I promise you will be coming up this week for you MVP members, a private live stream for you guys. So hope everybody's ready for some fun. And Jesse Love coming off a win last week at Talladega, his first victory ever. Comes see if he can win here at the Monster Mile. But see if the Monster Mile, which car is going to get bit by the Monster Mile? We'll see what happens. So let's go to our main channel here and let everybody know we're here. So Brandon Jones, Riley Herbst on the outside pole for him, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, let me get my thing here. 1 second. Let me get my subscriber count. Keep sure to hit that subscribe as well. We're trying to get to 12,200. We're at 11,050, I believe. So that'll be awesome. See here, analytics, 12,156 on our subscribes. So just waiting on that. We're bringing this right here.
He's got a little bit of work to do today, starting a little bit outside of, the top 5, but we'll see what he can do. We'll be right back. Smile.
Richard says sub. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you so much, man, for subscribing. 2 cameras only for today. Oh, well, so we'll have some fun with at least something. Only 2 cameras. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right, Lloyd. Appreciate you, buddy. Brittany says, who do you want to win? I got Allgaier winning today. Anyone want to know if it's hot or cold at the track today? Wonder about tire wear. So it's going to be cold. It's in the 50s. Tire wear is going to be bad. So we'll see if we might have a lot of wrecks today. Faded plays MM2. What's going on? Holla. What's going on? Welcome in. Bronny, good to see you back too, my friend. Anybody else here? Brittany says, what time does race start? So it should be Richard. What's going on? Richard Carr, what's going on, dude? Let's go racing. Karen's here as well. Welcome in, everybody. And I hope you're ready to have some fun. Matty F. Henrique as well up there in front. Pizza Sweats was here a little bit ago. Gator as well. Craig was here. A whole bunch of y'all. Ronnie West was here as well. So appreciate everybody being here for the Xfinity race. So like I said during the qualifying stream, next week I will not be at Kansas. Not be doing the Kansas races. I'll be on vacation. So hopefully you can check out Keegan. Hopefully he'll be doing next week's races as well. But we'll be taking the weekend off, the whole weekend. I promise you I won't be here. I'll second that request for Allgaier for the win. Wesley says, I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. But thanks for the subscribes. Appreciate that, y'all. We're going to be here for 200 miles, and we're not going to go away early like we did to you last week. I promise you that. So I'm Emojine Blevins. What's going on? You got Blaney tomorrow. Awesome. Good deal. So we're just waiting on the audio to come back in. Hit that like button for us. Come on in. Come on in. The CeeLo, that 12 hat is awesome and much better, Lloyd says. You're welcome. So if you guys are wondering, why is he wearing a 12 hat? He normally wears FedEx. During the stream on Sunday, last Sunday, I promised if I got to 12K before the end of the stream that we would be wearing the Blaney hat in honor of 12K. We have 12,000 or 12 on the hat, so that is our deal. And that will be next race that I do. We'll be back to the Denny stuff though during the NASCAR Cup Series. But appreciate all of y'all hanging out with us today. Keep on hitting that like button as you're coming in. All right, let me see here. Let me see if we got any bots going on out here. Let me see if we got any bots going on here. NASCAR. I don't see any.
All right.
We good. We're good. Nice. I'll take it. K. Oh, look at K. Tomorrow's schedule. 1 o'clock Eastern, so 12 o'clock Central.
One of the drivers going for $100,000 today. The guy that won the $100,000 a week ago, Ryan Sieg. You guys have been on a tear with your car, with your team, consistent, fast. How nice does that make it coming to the racetrack?
Oh, no, it makes it that much better. You know what I mean? Everything's paid off, and it's been fun to come to the racetrack and contend and have fast cars each week.
Give it away.
We're trying to go out there to get that another 100K. I tried to double it last night at the casino on Black Roulette, but they wouldn't accept that the big check from last week. But no, it's been fun. You know what I mean? We have a good stretch of races coming up. So
he's wearing a Braves hat. Ryan Sieg's wearing a Braves hat.
So it's been a lot of fun to drive that one.
All right, starts 14th today, and I can tell you, Ryan, I had trouble cashing the big check, too. They don't like the big check, Shannon.
You know what that says to me is he was taking that whole money and he was going all in, right? So should he be all in today?
Double down.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so impressed with this team that's out of Georgia. You know, they don't really have a lot going on with anyone else. They're 5 points above the cut line right now. Intermediate seems to be his bread and butter. Top 10 at Dover, 2 of the last 3.
Is the race starting a little later?
At Vegas and 2nd at Texas. So this is the type of track he seems to perform with.
All right, let's see if one of us picked him to win the race. What's your pick?
I am going to go with Justin Allgaier. He's won here twice, finished 3rd here last year.
12:30.
And I sold him a second ago as the guy to beat. So I will go with Justin Allgaier.
Good pick.
I'm going to go with one of those Truex boys that won here a year ago. Ryan Truex will get his 2nd career win today, back-to-back at Old Monster Mile.
Ryan Truex. Celebration for sure. I'm going to go Riley Herbst. He just barely got the pole, didn't he?
No one's picking Allgaier.
There today.
Barely missed the pole.
Barely missed the pole.
It's one of those two for sure.
It is one of those two. I think these are all 3 great picks. Wondering who folks at home picked. Well, let's head trackside for opening ceremonies to get this baby started at Dover. 200 miles at the Monster Mile. Never know what's going to happen.
Please rise as you are able and remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the Caesar Rodney High School's Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our
Thank you, Christina.
Colors.
Thank you, Christina. Appreciate it.
Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome from Dover Air Force Base, Chaplain Gogan.
Almighty God, thank you for this beautiful day in which we get to come and enjoy this incredible event. Thank you for the talents of those who have shared with us to make this all possible. Keep our drivers and their crews safe. Bless their efforts and fill us with joy as we celebrate. It's in your mighty name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome
all right, y'all.
Dover
USA
Air
in the
Force
chat.
Base Eagle
USA in the
Choir
chat during the
Airman,
national anthem.
Nolan Kuhn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Can two-time winner Justin Allgaier get his third win today?
All righty. So let's go through the field. That was a great national anthem. Thank you guys for the USAs in the chat. But it was a C-17 flyby there. That was pretty cool. So I hope everybody's ready for a good race today. Let's go through the field and let's see who is starting where. But keep on hitting that like button for us. Our goal is 100 likes here on the stream before the green flag. Let's see if we can do it, y'all. 152 is here. No reason why we can't get 100 likes already. So that's our goal, 100 likes, and then we'll go from there. Hit that subscribe as well. We're trying to get to 12,200 today. Let's see if we can get another 40-some folks to sign up to be a subscriber and become part of our NASCAR community that is growing every race that we do. This is our 11th race, 12th or 13th race if you want to include the pre-races for the Daytona 500, and we did the Busch Clash as well from California. So for NASCAR, we've done every Xfinity race except 2 or 1, I believe. But I try to do them all for you guys. But sometimes we won't be able to do them. We'll see how it goes. So let's go. Let's take a look through the field. So Brandon Jones, that Chevrolet on the pole. Riley Herbst on the outside. Justin Allgaier in third. Austin Hill fourth. Sheldon Creed fifth. Kyle Weatherman. Look at that qualifying run for Kyle Weatherman in sixth. Chandler Smith seventh. Jesse Love 8th, Taylor Gray 9th, AJ Allmendinger 10th, Cole Custer 11th, Ryan Truex 12th, Sammy Sieg 13th, 14th, Ryan Sieg trying to get that 100K again, Parker Klingerman in that awesome 48 car, looks great paint job on that Chevrolet, Matt Benedetto in 16th, Parker Ratzlaff in 17th, Caden Honeycutt in 18th, Jeb Burton 19th, Sam Mayer 20th, Anthony Alfredo 21st, Corey Heim 22nd, Ryan Ellis 23rd, Kyle Sieg 24th, Jeremy Clements 25th, Carson Capel in 26th, Brendan Poole 27th, Leland Honeyman in 28th, Haley Deegan is there as it is, everybody. Haley Deegan in 29th, Haley Deegan 29th, Parker Emmerling in 30th, SVG 31st. Let's see how he does at this track. His first time here. Dawson Cram in 32nd, JJ Yaley in 33rd. Blaine Perkins, 34th. Garrett Smithley in 35th. Daniel Dye, 36th. 37th, David Starr. And 38th, Josh Williams in that 11 Chevrolet. So there is your lineup for the BetRivers 200. Hope everybody's ready for some racing today. And I'm ready. And you got your picks in. And on lap 3, when I put the 3 fingers up, we're going to honor Dale Sr. Dale Sr. I'm going to put a 3 up here. We're going to honor Dale Sr. on lap 3. So don't let me forget. And embarrassing qualifying for that 11. Yeah. He's 26 today and substituting for Eric Jones tomorrow. Corey Heim. Yeah. Corey Heim. Let's see how he does. As more laps he can get for tomorrow, be better for him. All right. Let's go here. Refresh. Mile.
Fox NASCAR Live in Dover, Delaware. Today, NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers trying to tame the monster. It's round 10 in 2024. You know, a week ago, we were at the wide-open Talladega Super Speedway, and it was a rookie who delivered. Jesse Love winning for the first time in his career. He rolls 8th this afternoon. A season ago, right here at Dover, we had a first-time winner in the form of Ryan Truex. Can he go back-to-back?
I'll look at that up for you, who JJ's paint scheme is. I don't know. I'll have to look.
Win of the season, Brandon Jones leading us to the green for the third time in his career here at Dover. So good to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody, with a couple of NASCAR champions, drivers who have won right here, Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. I'm Adam Alexander. How do you tame the monster?
I think it changes a lot. And listening to the broadcast before we got on air here, I think this track is going to go for a massive change. There's not much rubber on the racetrack right now. It's been pretty cool out, but I think as they make laps and rubber starts to lay down, they're going to have to be ready to adjust their cars. So be careful. Who you think is really fast in the beginning of this race may change as the race goes along.
Yeah, that's Joey said it perfectly. You know, from practice to qualifying to the start of this race, you know, you might think you're good early, but once the track gets a little darker, lay some rubber down, you know, it's going to change completely. So really have to be paying attention of how the track's changing and how to adjust for that.
We gave you some drivers to watch off the top. Now I deliver the favorite today. Justin Allgaier has been incredible here in the last 10 races, 9 top threes. Why is driver 7 so good at this place?
Well, we talked about it, you know, being ready for the track to change. Justin's been here many times and has been very strong, and he knows where his car is going to go over the long run, where his tires will fall off to. When we talked about the green track to start here, it's also as it rubbers up, the tires will last longer as well. So I think Justin does a good job understanding not just how to go fast, but how to make it last.
Yeah, very patient, and that's what you need today.
9 top threes, 2 wins, but he hasn't won so far in 2024. Maybe today is the day for Allgaier. Let's go trackside now and get the command.
Dover Motor Speedway. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Welcome, BetRivers Online Casino and Sportsbook Ambassador, Dan O'Toole.
Dover, are you ready to go racing? Drivers, start your engine!
Wow, that was good. That was a heck of a lot better than Talladega.
For 200 laps in
That's how you do
Delaware.
it.
We're doing battle at the Monster Mile after you watch this on FS1.
Awesome. So we're ready for some fun. I hope you guys are ready too as well. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. As see here, we got the Cole Custer audio, hopefully. Let's see, listen in. See if we got anything going on here. But we got 2 cars today. We got Cole Custer and Ryan Truex for the in-car cameras. So there is Cole Custer. He is not Cole Custard tonight, but Cole Custer starting in 11th spot. Start them engines. That's right, NASCAR fan. What's going on, Lloyd? Andrew, nice one. I know, Andrew. He did a good one. I was proud. Chris Davis says, go Chevrolet. Richard says, what's up, AU? What's up, Dan? What's going on? I am pulling for Allgaier. Someone asked me in the chat during the national anthem who I was pulling for. I'm going for Justin Allgaier today. That is my pick for the race. So we'll see what happens. So we're just waiting on these cars to start rolling. We'll bring them back in. Keep that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 100 likes as quick as we can. That is our goal. 200 plus in here. We could definitely get that done pretty quick. We're at 64 likes. Let's see if we can get it going before the green flag. Can we get 100 likes before the green flag? I know you guys can do it. Should be a fun time. Racetrack is cold. Tire wear is going to be horrible. There's going to be some wreck race cars today. If we saw wrecks in practice with the NASCAR Cup Series, we are going to see wrecks like you won't believe. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. How many cautions are we going to have today? How many times are we going to push that caution button for CeeLo? What is it going to be? How many? Give me see how many cautions you guys going to get here today at this track. Let's see. Richard's going 13 cautions. Eric says 13. 7 for Bronny. 892 for NASCAR fan. 8 for Andrew. 15 for Chris. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. 15, Rick. There's not gonna be anybody running at the end of the day. 9 for NASCAR fan. 9 for Lloyd. Chris says 10. How many cautions today, y'all? Let's see. 11 for Karen. 8 for Max Drive. Around 9 for Karen. 251 for Markuski. Enrique says 12. 11, only 200 for John. 60 for... You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. The Monster Mile is back.
I'm not sure what we're waiting on here.
Oh, either.
Sweet. Ryan Truex does it again. First career victory for Ryan Truex. It comes
16 for Craig. 14 for Frankie.
What a track to have a dominant race car, right? And just go out there and spank the field.
Frankie's got 14.
Logano said it best a year ago here. He went out and he spanked the field. He swept the day. Dominating performance.
Brandon Jones on the pole.
He started 12th here a year ago. Guess where he starts today?
Starts 12th.
Car's still not rolling, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Ryan Truex, Ryan Blaney, Joe Logano, Adam Alexander up in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Well, pal, you were fantastic here last year. Got your first win. Dominated that race.
12 for Trigger.
They started in last year. Do you think you can repeat what you did?
Yeah, I think so. I think our car is good enough to do it. We ran practice all the way out yesterday. I was a little on the pre-side. Track changed a good bit from, when we started to when it built rubber up. So I'm expecting a bit of the same today.
Is it?
Same conditions as we started last year. Same weather. Green racetrack. Which, if our car is good enough with traffic, which I thought it was yesterday, we'll have a shot to get to the front. And at that point, it's just about managing the race, keeping the lead, good pit stops, which this pit crew, I think, is
the best way to experience nature.
So I expect good things on pit road and just do my job on the track, and we'll be in good shape.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like you got it all figured out. Best luck to you.
I'm feeling for a little gator for today.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
We mentioned the Truex starts
T-Van, welcome back, buddy. 7 for Tim Fowler. Monster Mile, why aren't we rolling yet? I know.
Brandon Jones on the pole, second time this season, third at the Monster Mile, going alongside Riley Herbst, who's making his best start of 2024. Row 2, we mentioned the favorite Justin Allgaier alongside Austin Hill, who's won twice this season.
I like that Jarrett Austin Allgaier.
Kyle Weatherman, a great qualifying
Justin
effort
Allgaier car.
his team next to Sheldon Creed.
Watching from an RV parked here in Dover. Also, Max Drive. Appreciate you being here, man.
Smith starting alongside last week's winner at Talladega, Jesse Love.
Did you go to practice or qualifying Max Drive?
5 alongside Taylor Gray, who hasn't made many Xfinity starts but had a great one in his first start.
Junior Motorsports leads. That's right, Rebel
We just talked to Ryan Truex. Both are really good at this racetrack.
Cars are rolling finally.
Guys come up through the field.
2 of the 3 drivers in the field.
This is Ryan Truex's car.
Category row 7, Sammy Smith.
At 20, Toyota.
Alongside Ryan Sieg, who won the $100,000 last week at Talladega Super Speedway.
Keep hitting that like button and subscribe and try to get to 100 likes before the green flag.
So close to picking up the win by that much. Sam Mayer got him at Texas Motor Speedway. That equates to
85 likes, almost there. 15. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all.
2 weeks ago, made him eligible for the Dash for
Get
Cash,
there.
and he was able to finish 17th. That was the best of the 4 drivers last week at Talladega, so he takes home the 100 grand. Here are the drivers going for the big payout today. Riley Herbst starts second, as we said. Jesse Love, who won last week, is 8th in the starting lineup today. And Anthony Alfredo, coming off a career best last week, starts at the rear. After qualifying 21st, he had some unapproved adjustments. Let's hear now from our pit reporters. We begin with Regan Smith, who won right here at Dover in 2015. Hey there, Regan.
Well, good afternoon, Adam. You mentioned Jesse Love a moment ago, getting that first career win at Talladega last week. What a special week it has been for him as well. It's been a busy week. I checked in with crew chief Danny Stockman to find out, now that you've got that win with your rookie driver, does it take any pressure off? Can you change anything that you've been doing this season and how you do it?
Catch a like in. Thank you, Rebel X. Appreciate you.
We want to complete all the laps, give Jesse.
Is Haley Deegan low? No, he's not, Moses.
He said one thing to look out for, though. Now we're going to start trying to be more aggressive at the start of these races and learn how to get forward quicker in these races. Josh Sims?
Well, Regan, Carson Kvapil is getting set for his second career Xfinity start after an impressive debut where he finished 4th place at Martinsville. Now, Kvapil's already raced on this track this weekend in the ARCA race last night, came home 3rd. And when I spoke to him earlier, he said, while he did get some experience out there on the track, this car is very different. What he did say is that race did a lot for his confidence and understanding this track. Well, yesterday in practice, top 5 in several categories on speed.
What's up?
And the 88 team feels like they
Eye on you. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Mike Wazowski from Chicago. What's up, Mike?
Driving that 88 car for Junior Motorsports, and that car has been really fast this year. As we talk about what Carson did, Bubba Pollard.
Watch that 88 car, man. Watch that 88 car.
And the drivers who are winning the races. Series regulars that have gotten it done. 2 for Chandler Smith, a pair of wins for Austin Hill. Sam Mayer, we showed you the close finish at Texas. Jesse Love last week. 17 combined
I like Ryan Truex, camera guy.
Career.
He's all over the place.
Look at drivers that are winless.
I love it.
Allmendinger, and Custer. They won all told 53 times. What gives? I can't believe these drivers are yet.
He's racing for Jordan Anderson Racing.
2024.
Gotcha on the JJ Yaley. Thank you for that information.
They will win. Every one of those most likely will win. At
33 JJ Yaley come on through.
Great drivers. You said it with a lot of experience. And we brought it up earlier. Justin Allgaier. He's had 9 out of the last 10 races here, finishing in the top 3. He will be strong again today. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be right along with Cole Custer on pit road right now. I expect him to be pretty good here today as well.
All right. 200 laps, 200 miles. First stage, 45 laps. Second stage, 45 laps. Final stage, 110. Pit road, 35 mile an hour. It's going to be key. Coming for those speeds onto pit road. It's very small. Fuel window, 85 to 90 laps.
Especially if we get one of those long green flag runs, can be a difference maker.
And that's what happened here last year.
It is in the 88 is the guy that was in at Martinsville and Richmond, I believe.
They ran it to the very, very end. But they're about out of gas. They're going to have to pit.
No, it's Carson Kvapil.
Who knows how this race plays out?
Toyota on board today with
not the other guy
Truex,
who did really well.
12th, as we said earlier. Now we look at our Fox weather, 59 degrees, cloudy skies. There is a chance of some rain, but we hope that stays away and we get things going and run to our scheduled distance.
All right, y'all. Last chance to get your reactions in. Last chance.
As we anticipate the green flag, let's go Team Radio Riley Herbst in the 98.
Let's keep on pit road, keep you up front. There's no reason we can't come out here with that $100 grand. We got a good Monster Energy Ford Mustang today. Let's put it over these hands and seal the deal.
Let's do it.
Be there at the end, man. Keep this stretch going.
Everything won't be done
a hell of a job. Let's keep it going. Been doing an awesome job. Let's be aware of our surroundings today. Appreciate all the hard work and let's go do our job today. Have some fun. Chase 100K and a monster.
The win last week was impressive, but the 6 consecutive top
Bubba Pollard, that's his name, Bubba Pollard.
That's solid for a rookie.
Yeah,
it is. You know, and he's really.
I saw the 88. I thought he was in it today, but he's not.
How he's approached the year.
He's a good driver.
The job he's done, you know, just early on in the season.
Yes, sir, Rebel X. It's just not up yet. It will be though.
You know, as he gets laps under his belt, and
it will be
more comfortable with these cars. So Jesse Love.
Just 2 in-car cameras, Marvin.
You heard his crew chief earlier.
I flip it on, flip it off. I don't leave it on the whole entire time.
Be able to figure out how
this is Ryan Truex. We got Ryan Truex and Cole Custard.
Typical rookie move, right? Is where
so lights are off on the pace car. We'll bring those cars back after the start of the race.
He's got that win under his belt. Now he could be a little bit more aggressive early in the race. Hopefully they're able to find speed sooner. And that will
in-car cameras are on NASCAR.com. You guys can watch those for free as well during the race. I also pay for the scanners. So if you guys would like that, it's $5, I believe, through NASCAR.com. But we're ready. Green flag. Pull those belts tight one last time. It's time to go racing at Dover.
Here we go, green flag. Here we go, green flag. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go racing, boys.
Pretty good launch by the 98 on the bottom. I feel like
the 9
the outside lane is always kind of preferred to restart, and he did a good job of jumping with him. That gets harder as you get laps.
9 takes the lead down the backstretch.
But he did a good job initially as he fights with Justin Allgaier. Looks like he's going to have a good shot at clearing.
Brandon Jones looks like he's going to lead lap 1.
Yeah, that's what Justin Allgaier wants. We talk about how strong he is here. He's going to get himself into second place as they go 3 wide. No, almost 3 wide. It looked like it was there for a minute down in the turn 1. But Justin Allgaier,
remember on lap 3, y'all, we're going to honor Dale Sr. Lap 3.
Try to separate himself a little bit.
NASCAR.com will figure it out here in a second.
Tires.
You see the
lap 3, when I hold those fingers up, get your 3 emojis ready, members as well.
You know, how much there's a big bump, getting in there. We always talk about, you drop
3.
in these corners.
Let me see it. 3s in the chat, y'all. We honor you, Dale Sr. on lap 3 all the time. Lap 3, we honor Dale Sr. Let me see your 3s in the chat. 3s. 3s in the chat. Here it is. 3s. 3s. We honor you, Dale Sr. on lap 3. 3s.
You're going to see that a lot.
Raise you know what and praise you know what.
Early, in the race where the rubber's not down and the track.
Thank you guys for the likes.
Jesse Love pinching Allgaier, pretty tight to the apron, and these cars are so side.
3s.
That it's easy for the bottom car to get out of shape. So it's.
Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Drivers highlighted in purple. Those going for the Dash for Cash. Final round of our Dash for Cash today, and the caution is out early.
And a caution. 35 hits the wall, and there's number 1.
35, J.J. Yaley.
J.J. Yaley. We just got done talking about him.
They're pretty hard.
Looks like Haley
a lot
Deegan
of damage.
Has a little left.
J.J. Yaley.
God. Headlight.
J.J. Yaley hits the wall.
Window net is down, bro. So he is done for the afternoon. Let's go back and see if we can pick up what happened in progress here.
See what happened here. Lasted 3 laps.
Into turn 1, you see the wreck's already started.
He was already wrecking in turn 1.
A lot of damage.
Looks like he got together with Deegan.
You see it left front is.
It's like Deegan got together with him.
On the inside wall.
Tough break for Haley. Had never seen Dover before this weekend, and coming off a career best finish, 12th last Saturday at Talladega.
Deegan's front bumpers all tore up.
That left front fender is very important here for downforce.
Early caution at Dover. Top 5.
All right, Deegan.
Justin Allgaier, Riley.
My gosh. So Deegan is probably going to be out of this race here, or she's going to try to get it fixed, but it's not going to be good, Moses. I don't know, but every time we talk about a race car driver, it seems they end up in the wash, and I know we jinx them, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but not looking good. Not looking good for Deegan, not looking good for J.J. Yaley. We just got done talking to both of those in the chat. But we're on lap 5. Lap 5 under caution. See how many we bring. A lot of people picked a lot of cautions, but we'll see what happens. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe. And we'll love for you to hang out with us for the rest of the season. We're going to be bringing you live coverage of all the races as much as we can. We've been doing all the races. I think I missed one Xfinity race so far. But we'll try to bring as much as we can. I can't promise you every single one, but we do take weekends off. Speaking of next weekend, we will not be here for the Kansas weekend. All 3 series are going to be racing next week, I believe. I don't know. Let's see. Is Xfinity going to be doing next weekend as well? Let's see. Let's see if Xfinity is on tap for next weekend as well. But coming back for commercial here in just a second. Xfinity is taking the week off next week. So it's just trucks. Yeah, so trucks. Yeah, Kansas, then Darlington. So trucks and cup race next week from Kansas. So the 4th and the 5th. The trucks will be on Saturday and cup race on Sunday. So no Xfinity next week. You're correct. No Xfinity next week as we're on lap 5. Keep on hitting that subscribe. Y'all are trying to get to 12,200 today. 40 more friends need to join us. Would love for you to join us if you haven't already. Did Alfredo move up from last yet? Let's see. Alfredo, 26th spot. 26th spot for Alfredo. 26th spot for Alfredo. Where are you going? So we're going to Disney. Gonna go hang out at Disney. Go ride some roller coasters and eat a bunch of snacks.
The meats. When my doctor gave me Breztri for my COPD, things changed.
All right, just waiting on a commercial. Yes, that's what we're doing. There is rain. Uh-oh. Yeah, there is. Look at that. Ugh. Come on now.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much. Tootie. Thank you for that subscribe, Tootie. Appreciate that. Some snacks. We have the meat. So that was a great timing, wasn't it? Going for some snacks. There is rain on, as you can see here. I'll bring it up. You have some rain falling on Ryan Truex's cam. So hopefully this doesn't mean anything. Yikes. Let's take a look at the radar real quick. Radar. I don't need a rain delay here. Let's see here. Dover. Where you at, Dover? DC. Ugh. Yes. My gosh. Yep. Here comes the rain, y'all. The question is, how much of it falls?
4 stage wins already this year for Jesse Love, so he's putting the points on the board. By the way, you didn't run full-time, Joey, but through 9 races, 1 win, 7 top 10s, 217 laps led.
It's impressive,
I'm in the
Joey.
ballpark.
We're going to look up Ryan's now.
All right, another commercial as we're under a caution for a wreck and now some rain moving through the Dover area. I know where the racetrack is, so this is what we're talking about right here. Well, actually, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, 1 second. Let's look at the radar here. Radar, Dover. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Can I zoom in? So it's right there in Dover. Here comes the rain. Thought they said it wasn't going to rain, but it breaks up. So it's light stuff. Light stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Look at that. It's just like raining around it. It's not raining on top of it at all, which is crazy. It's nuts. So we'll see. The racetrack is right here by the airport. I believe it's right here by the Air Force Base. So, all right. We'll see what happens here. Still continuing to fall as we're under caution here. Lagging laps, though, at least. Brandon Jones out front. Allgaier 7th, is 2nd. Riley Herbst 3rd. Creed 4th. Chandler Smith 5th here. Be right back after this commercial break. 10 laps complete of 45 in this stage 1. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Everything looks like it's forming again behind it. Yeah, it like gets to the track, then the vortex. That's right, Trigger. It's like parting ways. It doesn't look like anything heavy, so it's not claiming the track. So they just stay out there and keep it dry with the cars and the exhaust and all that. So hopefully keep it dry going here. But DW was right. All right, here we go. Here goes Yaley's car.
Yaley done for the afternoon. Let's go to the initial start. Justin Allgaier inside of row 2, outside of him, Austin Hill.
Yeah, right here you're going to see Justin Allgaier.
The dinger in the house. That's right, Matthew.
Behind Riley Herbst. And
intense spot right now.
Early into turn 1. You can kind of notice that with the speed difference to the 9. Justin says, I'm going to run the back of you. I got to move up the racetrack. Moves up the racetrack to try to get some air. Ultimately past Riley Herbst a little bit later. But the 21 was not too excited about this move as it pushes him up the racetrack a little bit.
Here's team radio for Austin Hill. As Joey said, a little upset.
And yeah, Derek, I have no idea what the 7's doing, but I'll remember that. Okay, I was just going to ask you if I didn't see something that you did. I didn't know what that was all about, but 10-4, it's noted.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why Austin was not too pleased with that, right? From his,
it's still raining, y'all.
Shoved up into the 3rd lane, well, let's see. There's always 2 sides of it, so let's see Justin's side of it.
That start, the 98, like, checked up super early, and I knew the 21 was there, but I was going to plow right through the back of the 98 if I didn't just take it, you know what I mean? I was wondering what happened there.
Well, now we don't have to wonder.
Now we don't have to wonder. That's what he did.
I always thought there were 3 sides to the story. Mine, yours, and the truth, right? But maybe...
It looks like we're going back racing, y'all. Lights off on the pace car.
Truthful, you know.
And I think when Austin Hill sees that, right, everybody settle down and we'll move on with life.
Go right on Cole Custer's car.
Allgaier on the front row for now, what will be our first restart of the afternoon. And Brandon Jones, who's in control of the race again, takes the outside lane. Mentioned J.J. Yaley done for the day. He was released from the care center.
We need to get this vortex going.
Yeah, a few.
I saw a couple drops on the camera. We need to get some cars racing vortex.
Ryan Blaney in the booth. I didn't realize that.
I'm just trying to make up any excuse to try to get racing so it doesn't get
I think they're going racing. Lights are out. Pace car's about to drop off. I hope. There he goes.
Let's go, y'all.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Woo.
Justin had a great restart on the bottom, really able to power by his teammate.
Eggy, what's up? Who will win? I don't know. We'll see.
Pretty good shove by the 18, I think. They got connected pretty good, but
average AV, SPG, and the Dinger are deadly combination.
Was able to take the lead over.
It's dangerous if that 7 gets out front here. We had his numbers off the top. This is a really, really good track for Justin.
You know, anytime you come to a racetrack that you have stats
Cole
like
Custer's
that,
car here. He is in 11th spot.
You have a great opportunity to score a lot of points. You want to make that happen today.
There was almost a big moment there between Weatherman and I believe it was Allmendinger. They got
single file,
and
this track's fast.
It gets so tight on the exit of these corners. You know, it just, you never think you're going to make it if you're too wide, you know, and then you got someone on your left for a quarter panel. Like here, I mean, look how tight it's
right along with Custer here. 1 lap.
And it's, I mean, like you said, you just are lucky if you make it out of there. Both still going straight. It's props to the guys, these drivers, for really understanding and being patient, staying off each other, and not pushing the issue, especially early in the race.
Well, something I noticed early in the race right here is everybody's fighting for that bottom. That whole line, you see them even down the straightaway. They're kind of cheating it down a little bit, trying to block that inside lane.
Allgaier still leading here, almost a second lead on it. Brandon Jones, who had the pole.
There's not a bunch of speed up there. You do not want to be
caution soon, he says.
Not only do you get freight trained, but it's green up there, Ryan, and you're going to wear your tires out.
Yep.
This is the Ryan Express.
Ryan Sieg right there.
That's the name of the game in the pass here, right? Pressure them through the center of the corner, try to loosen them up, take that air off of them.
This is the race, Butterfly.
Kyle Weatherman, career best qualifying effort yesterday.
This is the Xfinity race.
He's dropped outside the top 10. Sieg goes by, Truex goes by, and the 8 of Sammy Smith waiting in the wings.
This is a bit of that freight train we were talking about. You get up there, and then it just kind of keep following through. And all you can really do here is just try to find a hole to get down, right? Try to get that gap. And you may see it's right there. Just turn down. It's not that easy. You can't just turn down right there.
You can't change directions very easy when you're on the edge of grip anyway, you know, and you can't just do it at the whim. I wish it was that easy, but on TV it looks way easier than what you could actually do it. So Weatherman, he's just praying for a hole here.
There's his gap right there.
Yep.
The Ryans went by. Now the Parkers doing it. Retzloff drives underneath the 91.
20 laps
Cleveland
complete.
is there in the 48, but he's got company with Matt DiBenedetto hanging around in that 38 car.
Yeah, Matt made a good run there. They kind of fought for the bottom there, and he saw him check up, and he said, you know what, I think I can zing it into the top here and maybe make a pass, and he pulled that one off. Nice move.
Yeah, you'll see that. It's almost like the Martinsville stack up.
Jeff fell back to, let's see.
The bottom, and you'll have a guy go to the top, and maybe he'll get a row. You know,
he's in 24th. Jeb Burton's in 24th spot.
On restarts, really, when the track is green and you're fighting for the bottom.
Good start to the day for the 88 of Carson Kvapil. Told his story a little earlier with Josh, making his second career start, but has never seen anything like what he'll face today here at the Monster Mile. Rolls off 26th, has already got it up to 20th, and going to school right behind his teammate Sam Mayer.
It's never an easy racetrack to come to for your first time. I remember my first start was here in the Xfinity Series here at Dover. And the first few laps, you're like, whoa. You know, like,
waffle.
Crazy. And, you know, it takes a few minutes just to get your bearings a little bit and understand what's going on.
Well, this place is it's only a mile, right? But it's so fast. The corners are so long.
Cole Custer making a move.
Allmendinger in the 16.
Allmendinger
there with Taylor Gray. And that loss of momentum opens the door for Cole Custer to go by on the outside.
That was a good save.
Here it is again off of turn 2. You see AJ just kind of loses the nose a little bit, heads up the hill. That caught his attention.
You know, and you're seeing the track get a little bit darker in the corners.
Dinger got a little loose.
The rubber's getting laid down, so that's so hard for AJ to wrap the bottom. You know, your car's going to get in the rubber.
Dinger was not clear. He thought he was clear.
Car outside of you like that, you don't have the room you need, right? So it's super tough to make that pass.
Let's listen into Custer's. At commercial break, we'll listen into Custer's pit crew here.
Cole Custer is moving up the racetrack.
Haley was in a wreck already, yes.
Looking for that grip, finding a little.
When they said, whoa, exactly.
Maybe he can start searching a little bit, gets that run.
That's Deegan already
get those good runs. You know, he can kind of angle his car
already
a little bit later than other drivers that are kind of hugging the bottom the whole time. So that's definitely a tool to use. It chews up your tires a little bit.
Something on fire. Ryan Sieg is up in fire, and his 100K goes up in flames as well, as his whole front end is on fire.
Thank goodness.
Seemed to get out really, really fast there.
It looks like he's
inside the top 15. Actually, it's Matt DiBenedetto in the 38.
Oh, that wasn't Sieg. It was
graphically. I thought for sure that was the 39. Yeah, our graphic.
Okay, so that's good for
the 39.
But bad for the Benedetto.
I think it's burning down. You gotta wonder what happened here.
It's on fire.
You see here, it's already on fire.
Had to have blown an oil line off of it and caught everything on fire. I don't know, coming out of the wheel wells like that.
Oil, gas line maybe?
Yeah.
You hate that for this race team because so close a couple of weeks ago at Texas.
See what happened here.
You see it's on fire as he goes into turn 1 right
there. Oh, yeah. It was big time on fire.
That is a huge fire.
The whole front end caught on fire.
Oh, and he did get out.
Benedetto. Yeah. I know, Justin. Where you sitting? What turn are you sitting in, Justin?
Fires I've seen in a long time with one of these race cars. You see him there, he's coughing. You know, you got to assume he inhaled a little bit of smoke there. Hopefully he's okay.
I wonder if he had time to pull his cord. I doubt it. You know, we have we have a fire extinguisher bottle in the car, and there's a pull cord where you can rip it, and it kind of extinguishes the cockpit and the hood. I don't even know if he probably had time to do that. I bet he was just wanting to get out of the thing for how much it was burning up and how fast it was.
So we're going to be under caution for a little bit. This thing, turn 1.
Already 2 cautions, and the
Deegan's still running
here at Dover. This one for Ryan Sieg.
Ryan Sieg.
Coming off of turn 2, on fire. You'll see him hop out of the...
Wow. All right, so we're under caution again. I'd love to watch from the bridge. So would that be awesome? That would be cool if you were hanging out there. Lloyd, Matt Benedetto, the whole entire front end caught on fire. Both tires, and they engulfed the cockpit as well. So he is done for the day, De Benedetto. But our good friend Justin G, he is at Dover as we speak right now in the stands. He's in turn 1, and he's watching along, and he's hanging out with us in the chat as well. Good, thank you for Justin for hanging in here. But Deegan is back out on the track, and she's 36, 2 laps down. 36, 2 laps down for Deegan. She can get one of them back here with this caution, so maybe we can get her back on the lead lap here. Let's see. How come the Benedetto is still in 16th then? It'll reset. It'll reset. He's done. He's done. The Benedetto. So the 39 is out. Yes, he is out. It'll reset itself. I promise you it will. The 38, not the 39. The 38. It was not the 39. It's not Ryan Sieg. They were saying De Benedetto. So maybe they have it wrong when they come back. So maybe it is Sieg. They really can't see the way the car was up against the thing. I think it's wrong. But we'll see here in a second when it comes back. It was Sieg. Oh, that sucks. So virtually $100,000 goes up in flames just like that. No pun intended. So we'll see when they come back. They will definitely correct themselves because they said it was, it was the Benedetto. That 38 and the 39 look so familiar. They're so close together. So now it's Herbst, Love, and Alfredo for the money. That's right. Spinhouse should talk. Exactly. Let's see what happens here when they come back. We'll get the official word on it. Justin, what car number was it? He's there. He can tell us.
Dress comes down here and your bra's up here.
All right, we're just waiting for another commercial to come back here, and we're going to bring it to you live. I hope everybody having a good time here. Let's see here.
Running inside the top 10. So I think what these guys are doing here, they're going to pit and then run it to the end of the second stage. Yeah, right. Flip it, right? Yep. Gain that track position when everyone else pits at the end of stage 1. And you know what?
So Jesse Love pitting. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that.
Points. So maybe you give up some stage points here to gain that track position. I love having options, and they're taking advantage of it.
I don't dislike it. You see there are only 15 laps to go to the end of the stage.
What's up?
You got to think by
Brian Allen from upstate New York. What's going on? How you doing?
To go. So, you know, they're going to
Welcome
have
in.
12 to 15 laps on their tires by the time it goes green for the second stage.
No pit stops. Just a couple cars came in. Jesse Love came in.
He started back.
I guess everybody else is waiting for the stage to pit, so Jesse Love's going to flip his thing. He's going to at least be
huge gain for those guys. Yeah.
Today on Fox, it's an NL show.
15 laps to go, so they'll have 15 fresher tires. Bronny. See, it was Sieg that went up in flames. Oh, that's horrible.
Today, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. On Fox, check local listings for the game.
At least you got 100,000 last week.
Josh Williams among the drivers that made a
no, Kenneth, not tonight.
To flip the stage. They were caught speeding, so he'll start here at the tail. But once everything cycles through, I mean, he can just go back there and take care of his tires, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Josh, he had a start in the back too, so it was no-brainer for them. Jeb Burton, I saw, was on pit road too. They had a start in the back, so no-brainer for them. So I don't mind that call. Like Joey said, I mean, there's going to be 13 laps to go by the time you get back here. So, yeah, if you don't have track position, why not?
Ryan Sieg brought out the second caution of the day with that fire. He has been released from the care center, so good news there.
That's great news.
So it was Sieg. We got official word now.
What do you think of the choose here, Ryan Blaney?
Oh, thank you, Brian. Appreciate you speaking up in the chat. We'd love to have you guys in the chat. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, Brian.
So it's like, all right, well, why would I change up what I'm doing? Now I can control where to launch. So we'll see. You know, a little bit more laps on the tires. It seems to launch a little bit worse on the bottom, you know, if you have a
all right, restart coming up here, guys. We're ready. Let's go. Justin says it was Ryan Sieg. We are official, complete.
So, we'll see if he does that.
All right, boogity, boogity. Let's go, y'all.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Goes inside. As Blaney said, that's where he got the lead, and he's going to do it again.
Same song, second verse.
Allgaier to the lead. Let me see those sevens in the chat, y'all. Sevens.
Sheldon Creed looking for second in the 18.
You see those sevens.
Yeah, and you see everybody's back down to the bottom here to restart as they kind of picked up a lot of that rubber under caution. The rubber gets picked back up. There's a lot more grip in the racetrack to fire off. That top lane will come in a lot quicker than last time, though.
Jones pretty good through the corner that time. Did you see him wrap that with the momentum? And pull
Terry dropping those sevens.
You know, sometimes you'll get in the corner like the 18 did, right? And it just, you get light.
Allgaier, bye-bye.
Check up and he had
almost a second lead already.
So he was in a pretty bad spot, but he did a good job of
Ryan's brother, though, is still trying to carry the Sieg name strong. That's right.
Care Center, was there any indication that the car was about to get engulfed in flames before that happened?
I saw a little oranges coming out of the you know what I mean, right there at the crutch panel into one, and I was like, something's not right. And then the spotter's like, it's on fire. So, and then all of a sudden, both fenders engulfed in flames, and I was just ready to get the hell out of there because I ain't messing with no fire. But other than that, the car was good. It just sucks. You know what I mean? I was just biding my time, just riding right there, and to come out of here now on fire, it just sucks. Just I saw the replay. It looked like I was Ricky Bobby on fire with my hands flailing around, but
he said Ricky Bobby.
We had good momentum going. Just
he sounds like Ricky Bobby.
A faster side up forward to the track and get them on at Darlington.
Glad you're okay, Ryan.
That was hilarious.
Right. You know, that's a terrible feeling. I mean, I think.
Because I felt like Ricky Bobby.
At least one time of your career, and it's not fun. I mean, it's obviously fire is no good, and it was good to see him jump out
shake and bake, baby.
You know,
shake and bake.
The team has had a wild last 3-4 weeks, you know, from almost winning Texas to winning the Dash for Cash at Talladega, running well, and then
shake and bake.
Not a good one today, but they'll fight back.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Here's the other tough thing. They came in just above the cut
I'm
line.
all over you like a spider monkey.
Cut line when it comes to making the playoffs, and they're no doubt.
That's hilarious.
Now. They only had a 5-point advantage.
Bless baby Jesus.
An update on the 2 from Regan.
Well, Adam, you showed them just love pitting under that last yellow flag. They pitted because he has been too
Carson's in
right
13.
Losing grip with the car all over the place, in particular off the corners. Crew Chief Danny Stockman had a little concern before the race.
88 car, man, is strong.
Very different than what they anticipated and tried to predict.
I'm on fire.
To get a stop early there.
He's actually third in line of those drivers that made a pit stop. Parker Retzloff is the best of the bunch. He's worked his
What's
way
up
to
all year round? What's going on
right now?
I'll tell you who I like. We just saw
Don't let the invisible fire get my buddy.
Custer. He's making some ground up. I mean, he's moving around. He's moving to the top. He just passed the.
Where's Alfredo? All right.
Making a run on the 18, and he's
stop it, Ricky. You're embarrassing.
You know, and not the racetrack is putting some rubber down, but he's making it work. So look at the run he gets off the corner. He's going to get to the bottom of the 18 into 1. Oh, he chose not to do it. But yeah, Cole is somebody we talked about before the race. I felt pretty good about, and he's really.
Oh, there he is, 19th spot, Alfredo.
He qualified 11th. Did Cole? He's up to 4th.
He needs to get past the ticker to get on the board.
He's got company.
Corey Heim there in 18.
To make some noise in the 1.
See, AJ Allmendinger just you gotta get out of my way. He said, I got places to be. He had pressure from Ryan Truex behind him. Said, I got to go and lay the old chrome horn there.
But he and Gray, they were tied off of 2 that one time when AJ got into his left rear. So I think he was like, I'm done messing with you. I have got places to be, and I'm going to make quick work of you.
3 to go on the stage. Really good battle here for third. Custer and Creed.
You see Creed, he's moved up the racetrack now. You know, he saw Custer really be able to make some time up there as Custer's trying to get him loose on the left rear.
And I can tell you what, Sheldon Creed's already loose. You can see that car wiggling.
Creed in third.
Of this run, he looked really free right in the restart. And I guarantee you it has not gotten any better for him. And
double duty Corey Heim. That's right, Jamie.
Taking air off your rear spoiler, it ain't going to get better.
I'm late, Spider Monkeys.
See Cole's car just be able to rotate.
What's up,
really
Ken?
Good. You know, he entered up there, had his left front headlight poked out at the 18, just turned down the racetrack and throttled up. So that's pretty impressive.
What's up, Jamie? Good to see you.
Out of the 00 right there. So I'd be curious to see. I know he's 4.5 seconds back of the leaders, but I'm
Allgaier a second lead on Brandon Jones, and then Custer 4.6.
Final lap of the stage. The drivers we heard most frequently in the garage this morning: 7 of Allgaier, 00 of Custer, Ryan Truex certainly, and AJ Allmendinger, and all of them have shown signs here in this first stage that could indicate they might be the one later on. For now, it's all about driver 7. Stage 1 goes to Justin Allgaier.
Justin Allgaier, congratulations.
That's his 7th stage win at Dover, the most of all drivers. Jones was second, his teammate.
Pretty good, kid. Pretty good. Good to see you, buddy.
Gets third. Creed was
I honestly think some of these drivers are not going to get the track position they need unless they know how to gamble. Yeah. All right, so let's listen into crew for Cole Custer.
But not much.
This is Cole Custer.
10-4, bud. We'll hook you up.
Cole Custer. SVG's creeping up in the top 20.
I wouldn't do much of anything, maybe just a little bit. I got my radiator fan on. Yeah, I was thinking about half a round.
Of course.
Still close. Yeah, well, we're ahead of schedule. I said we'd be P4 into stage 1. Pit crew would get us out with some good position, so we're ahead of schedule here. 10-4.
So we'll stick with Custer here as he pits. We'll watch their guys go to work here. Pit road is closed, of course. Matthew says JR Motorsports are like Hendricks and Xfinity, fast Chevys.
Keep the road here, Andy. Probably just run 3 red that first section, then bump up to 5 in the corner.
I want track bar, wedge adjustment this time.
Especially this first time here, just creep up on it, Simple.
Check out our Discord, Butterfly, dropping our link to the Discord. Make sure you hang out in our Discord. We have a lot of good channels in there. You're never going to miss a stream if you're in our Discord.
I don't know if I'd even touch it, JT. I mean, I don't know where the track is exactly going to go. Won't touch it. We'll just get us at a fast pit stop here. Pits are open here.
Come on, Alfredo.
All the way to the line. And bump to 5. Go back
Here we
to
go.
3. 10 away. 5. 4, 3, 1. We'll straight foot on the brake, right?
Brandon Jones in the 9. He said he fired off tight. It got tighter as the run went, so they made an air pressure adjustment for him, Regan.
The 00 Cole Custer actually a little bit too loose right now for his car. Needs some security. That's the team. Give me a little security. I will be better. In the 18 is Sheldon Creed. He is loose into turns 1, tight on the center. That's his main issues he's fighting right now.
Custer P1.
Here we go with the race off pit road. 00 able to jump
Custer
out
P1
in front of that group. Now keep in mind there were those drivers that flipped the stage, so these won't be the drivers that are restarting up front.
Allgaier -3.
Yeah, he's got a really bad pit stall selection and compromise.
Allgaier -3. So Custer, Hill, Brandon Jones, Allgaier coming out of the pits there. So it's so windy here in Oklahoma, NASCAR fan says. Deegan's still 2 laps down, Craig. Kyle Sieg stayed out. Why? He might have pit. Maybe he pit earlier with... or you just haven't pit yet. Maybe, I don't know. Sure, we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else we got here in the chat. Justin says, I have a feeling I might be going deaf. These cars are no joke. But, man, where is your hearing protection, man? Gotta have the earmuffs or something. You can go to the gift shop. I'm guarantee you they have earplugs. If I don't know how you're hearing me. But make sure you do. Allmendinger hasn't been the same in Xfinity this year. No, he has not. Oh, he just came into pit. All right, so Parker Retzlaff. Let's see if he's out front as well after the reset here. What's up, Matthew? Good to see you, buddy. Jeb Burton in 10th. Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 200 likes tonight, y'all. 200 likes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Frosties. Joseph, who's going to win? I don't know. I hope Allgaier wins. Hope Allgaier wins. Let's see if they're still talking.
That is 1, 2, 3. Take the top here, top.
We watched Cole Custer pit. Let's go to only other car we have to play with tonight is Ryan Truex. All right, just waiting on the commercial to come back. I do not know who's going to win, but it's going to be a Chevy, Jason says. Did SVG pit? I don't think so. He's in 5th.
Okay, bud, coming to the green here.
Blaine Perkins has his 29 car pulled to the garage. They had an electrical fire, and that's the reason he stalled on track under the caution. And he's the team car to Ryan Sieg. So something to follow with RSS Racing as we move forward with our second stage. Front row. Those
all right, green flag. Let's go.
Hitting late at lap 30.
Here we go, green flag. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Let's go racing, boys.
Parker takes the bottom here, which, it seems to be pretty 50-50 today if you're the leader and what lane you're going to want. Probably the first time he's been on the front row at Dover, I'm sure, for Parker.
Those drivers that ran it out, restart row 4. That's where Cole Custer is.
And it's difficult, right? I mean, you see Cole Custer.
Look at Cole Custer go.
And Austin Hill. They split.
Retzlaff, Jesse Love, who pitted earlier.
These guys up in the front, right? They haven't entered turn 1 and 2 with clean air a whole race, right? They were kind of in the back, so you're lifting way earlier. So
Jesse Love, the new leader. Let me see those 2s in the chat.
Turn 1. So that's such a hard thing as a driver when you have to change up your entry, especially on a restart where it's super hard, and you're on older tires. So see how these guys can hang.
Okay, gotcha.
Takes the lead. Jordan Anderson Racing teammates behind him. Parker Retzlaff, Jeb Burton. Burton coming off his best run of the year, top 10 at Talladega. And then some of those drivers that made a pit stop at the end of the stage. Cole Custer 4th right now.
Yeah, I think Cole Custer knows that he has to go right now.
One of these are not like the others.
Weather in the area. Now, when it gets here,
all right, let's go look at Ryan Truex's car.
The driver of the 00, and you got new tires. Get me to the lead as quick as possible. You got to get to lap 100. You got to get halfway. If it does start to rain, to call it official.
Look at this guy.
Do not waste any time.
Allgaier so good in that first stage, leading 34 laps. He wins it, but they have the issues on pit road, lose a few positions, and he gets trapped outside the top 10, so he's dealing with plenty of dirty air.
Brandon Jones has been struggling to get going. He's stuck on the top. He's loose. He just can't get down. He's definitely not making the progress that he wants. You just see Chandler Smith underneath SVG.
Talk about the rain. Got to make it to the end of stage 2 for this race to be official. That's lap 90 on the board, so a little ways to go, but it can change the mindset of a driver when they think this thing could end early.
Oh, close racing right here.
Hey, I mean, that's not that long away. I mean, we're coming to 33 laps to go till 90. It goes by quick here. I mean, you're running 24-second laps.
Ryan Truex in 16th place, facing Brandon Jones for 15th. Making his sets on Sammy Smith.
Got into a good rhythm yet, right? You have these cautions early in the race and the end of the stage, and you get a quick refire here so far. When does it settle in and you get to
Josh Williams there, another lap down. He
really
goes past Josh Williams for 13.
Just on your car when you don't know what it's going to do in the long run, and if you have cycles on your tires, you still don't
look at Ryan Truex.
And Cole's only gotten up to 4th. I mean, he's pressuring Jeb. He's going to get to the inside of Jeb here into 3. But
keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 12,200.
It cleans it off pretty well. So scuffed tires actually fire off pretty good here. And it's just a matter of how long do they hang on. So now that Cole has about a second of clean air in front of him, we're trying to get, we're getting 10 or so laps on these tires, green flag laps. We'll see, how much those newer tires come into play. And if you can run on these top 2.
This is our Ford Performance onboard camera, riding with Cole through turns 3 and 4. Looking back at Jeb Burton, that's Austin Hill right behind him.
14 laps complete of 45 in stage 2.
Made the pit stop at the end of the stage. Shane Van Gisbergen played the strategy. He's 12th right now and has some company from Sammy Smith.
And Shane's just learning here. This is a very interesting racetrack. And Shane's been racing a long time, right? He might be a rookie in NASCAR, but he's not a rookie, like a true rookie. And anytime you come,
these camera shots are amazing.
Late in your career, you're
I love this ground. I love this camera. Oh, he took it away. There it is. There goes SVG.
Sometimes when you're young, you just jump into things
SVG in 12th. Truex coming through the field, yo.
It's hard for an experienced race.
Truex should be in 12th spot here.
And judging by his last 1 and 2, he's loose. And that's
SVG really loose on the back.
Around this place, if you're loose and hanging on, oh my gosh, it's such a long day, and you're working your tail off.
SVG learning.
He's definitely getting the full experience, but he's
Truex just following Sammy Smith up through the pack here.
As AJ's trying to.
As
it's such a dogfight,
that Toyota's coming with those Chevrolets.
Who stayed out, new tires, who maybe didn't get the good restarts, so now they're racing each other.
Yeah, I have to wear it. I have to wear it until tomorrow. Yes.
So it's just it's gotten spread
till tomorrow.
But then there's these little
after the race is over tomorrow, I don't have to wear it again.
Allmendinger making a move to get in the top 10.
That's the deal.
Honeycutt making his second career start. First of the year, driving the 92 for Mario Gosselin. Top 20 in qualifying.
And keep hitting that like button. Trying to get to 12,200 today. If y'all haven't hit the subscribe, make sure you join our community.
Midway point in stage 2. Jesse Love is your race leader here in Dover, Delaware.
All right, so let's listen into some motors. Let's hear some engines. Come on. Okay, well, it's not. Let's listen to Ryan Truex's in-car camera at least. My gosh, what is the deal here? Why is it taking forever? Let me get rid of this. It's laggy.
Upper center exit.
I guess there's no sound today. Try to get the sound of the car, but I can't get it to play. We're watching here. Ryan Truex.
How's that? 10th better. Just that
You gonna do it for me, Jamie?
Mark of the corners where you're a little bit quick. You're clear. All clear.
I have to refresh or something. So we're just watching along here. Commercial will be coming back here in just a second. Broadcast. As there goes Deegan, another lap down.
We're still wrapping bottom, trying to stay below rubber.
Deegan definitely not up to speed at all, as you saw her go by. All right. Be coming back here in just a second, y'all. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button. I forgot there's no truck racing. Nope, there isn't any. Next week, though, next week at Kansas, it'll be Cup Race and Truck. Cup Racing Truck. Cup Racing and Truck. Cup Racing and Truck. Cup Racing and Truck. Just gotta wait for the Power of Love. All right.
When someone said, "What's it going to take?"
Nope, still playing the music. Golly, come on, man. Jesse Love in the lead.
All the way up top of the rubber. We see Jesse Love out front, of course, making that pit stop earlier to be able to leapfrog some of the field. Early on, he was too tight. They made the adjustments, and now that car has swung the opposite direction. Too loose, in particular, 3 and 4 when he's running the bottom 3 and 4. Just too loose for him right now. Doesn't love where the car's at right now.
I love what you did there, Regan.
Well, he's going to have to hang on. He's got that clean air, which is probably helping him turn some and made him loose. But Cole Custer is there. He's turning underneath him. Cole has figured out how to run the top line. He's made these huge runs. You know, tire advantage for sure. It took longer than I think any of us expected for this to happen, for Cole to get to the lead. I thought it would happen a lot sooner than it did.
Yeah, Cole just needed the track to rubber up a little bit to where he could go up there, you know, and we saw the two. He was starting to get really loose running the bottom, you know, and we talked about earlier of how much of a handful it is when you are free trying to run the bottom of the track when it rubbers in. I mean, you see him gain in the center, but then it's so free on exit when it hits the rubber. Look at the run, and look how Custer just pulls him. So, yeah, you're using more tire up there, but Cole is, I think he understands just 16 to go, coming to 16 to go, and he's making it work really good. And he was really the only guy I see up
Custer
there
in the lead. Let me see those double zeros. New leader as he passes Jesse Love for the lead.
Road, which is enormous here, and that's what put him in the spot on this restart to reel in those guys up front and go take the race lead. Other side of that, Justin Allgaier finds himself back in the 9th position right now, Josh.
Well, yeah, Adam, and we saw how strong Justin Allgaier was in stage 1, winning that stage. Then a little bit of an issue on pit road. They made some slight adjustments to that car, and then Justin came over the radio, said those adjustments went the wrong direction. Not as happy with the car as he was before. So the next time they pit, look for them to
Which one? Custer?
He's pretty loose too. You know, you saw him get to the center of the corner, and the car needs to rotate.
We're watching Custer's car. He is in first place, P1.
Rotates on him. So
T-Van minus 11.
You know, from clean air to dirty air like Justin's in, wanting an adjustment on your car, and also the track changing. I mean, this is probably, I would think, the longest green flag run we've had. So the track is going through a huge swing right now, and drivers are finding out, you know, what their car is doing.
All this technology, modern, still not waterproof. Exactly.
Stage 2, we'll take you side by side. Cole Custer, the race leader, in front of.
All right, going on a commercial break. We'll bring in the audio of the car because I know it works now. And we'll listen to Cole Custer's in-car. Deegan's car, from my angle, looks very damaged. It is, Justin. Cole Custer, P1. You can hear him lifting the turns. Stage 2 here. 11 to go. 11 to go. Fox doesn't know what a commercial break is. Bronny, he was there. He saw it. He might have forgotten. Pretty cool to hear the car, how he lifts. So that's cool. And then, of course, the commercials. Bring those back out.
Toyota Racing is looking for quick draw thumbs.
It looks clear. I don't want to see anything real close behind me. I would agree with that. Looks like it breaks 10 miles away. 10-4.
Oop, wrong one. Okay, back to it now. Did I mess it up again? I think I muted it.
Still at your door.
I messed up the sound again. But we're coming back here for commercial. Oh, look at 44 making a run, trying to get his lap back.
Still there.
All right, back to it.
Cole Custer leading the way. He's got a nearly 3-second advantage over Austin Hill, who's now worked his way by his teammate to second. Jesse Love is third. Carson Kvapil making his second career start. And he qualified outside the top 20, but has driven the 88 for Junior Motorsports into the top 15. Top 5 run to begin his career at Martinsville. And pressing again today is the second generation driver.
Thanks so much, guys.
Travis won a Truck Series championship.
Unless my eyes are deceiving me, JR are tuning up, running up top 10 on merit and legitimate pace.
Very happy for what's happening with his son. And
James, does anyone know if the 44 is hooked?
He's very slow on the pit road too. Obviously, or he's not even on pit road. He's going down the back straightaway. Makes you say it's obviously something wrong with the car.
When we start talking about Carson, he was right behind him in 16th, but now off the pace, going to have to make an unscheduled stop.
The 26.
We mentioned Corey,
unscheduled pit stop for the 26. That's Corey Heim. Corey Heim off the pace in 26th. He's off the pace.
Who's injured at Talladega. We send our best to Eric. Hope to see him back soon.
Yeah, hopefully Eric heals
also, my first time tuning in here to this channel. Also, Jackie, appreciate you being here. Welcome in, Jackie. Hope you come back. Make sure you hit the subscribe for us. Hit that like button for us as well. As we're moving on to 12,200, y'all.
The engine never got hot. They're not sure what happened, but something with the engine.
3 to go on the stage.
If you're watching Ninja, we appreciate you too. We'd love for you to speak up in the chat. If you never have before, we'd love to have you say hi. We would all love to meet you, so make sure you say hi in the chat.
Just drove by the 98. He's really putting a lot of pressure on the 18. And Justin's starting to move around a lot. You know, before I feel like he was really glued to the bottom of the track, and now he's able to run up the track and find some clean air as he's, you know, starting to, this is 4th and 5th right in front of him, so he's really starting to flex his muscle. Honestly, I think he's been one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. Looking at lap times here recently, and he's still in traffic. So that 7 car, even though he said he didn't think the adjustment was right, I feel like it's starting to come to him as we close in on the last lap of the stage.
That corner was not it.
Custer,
but this is just
final lap for Cole Custer.
He's really fast on a long run. Cole Custer coming off turn 2 here. Obviously a commanding lead right now, but Austin Hill's not too far back.
Custer going to lead the final 18 laps of stage 2. And he'll get that green and white checkered flag. For Custer, it's his 2nd stage win of the season.
And GG, Cole Custer, let me see those zeros. Deegan is not doing well at all, Ray.
5th, Allgaier cannot get to Creed. So it's Custer, Hill, Love, Retzloff, and Creed, the top 5.
What's up, Hunting Evil? What's going on?
Herbst was there, Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, and Ryan Truex.
All right, so congratulations to Cole Custer. Let's watch him again. He won the stage. We'll listen in as well.
I'll get you back out front, and we'll take it from there.
10-4. 10-4. Words 10-4.
Yeah, sorry about that. The 44. I'll start giving you that gap. He was.
Give me a track, a bar adjustment.
Yeah, 10-4.
Tight little wedge.
Yeah, you were just being a pain. Exactly.
There we go.
Clear in, clear out all day long the rest of the day here, Andy.
So P1 for Cole Custer. 7 of the 20 will be up soon at the pace. Now only 2 cars for Sieg's team to race. Ryan's brother Kyle and DiBenedetto. Thanks for the subscribe. We're 30 away from 12,200. Help us get to 12,200. Y'all hit that like button as well. We're trying to get to 200 likes on the stream tonight. 159 on the likes. What's up, Marcus? What's going on? How you doing, sir? Jackie says Matty D not doing too bad considering he had never driven an Xfinity car in a decade. Yeah, DiBenedetto. We all thought he was out of the race. We actually knew it was Ryan Sieg.
Closed right now. Still closed.
So pit road closed. They'll be coming in for pit stops here again. But Cole Custer out front and got stage 2 win. First win was first stage won by Justin Allgaier. If you were not here, Allgaier won the first stage. But we're under caution. Not many wrecks like we thought there would be. We thought we're going to have a long list of them today with the first 2 cautions right in a row. But
you're just burying it so hard in the corner, it forces the tight into it, it seems like. But then after that, you start fighting a little bit of rear grip. Simple, but we'll get you just a minor adjustment to help. Do you feel like that's probably what we're going to need to win this thing? So we'll go ahead and get it in here now. And like I say, it's going to be probably don't know if we'll get to the end or not, but we're going to give them heck the rest of the day and see what we can do.
y'all hear the crew chief okay?
Pits will be open this time.
All right, pit road's going to be open this time.
We'll just do that.
San Antonio, the Brahmas take on Arlington. It all kicks off 7 Eastern on Fox. Check local listings for the game in your area.
Brahmas, the special bull.
I had to slide.
All right, let's watch him pit again.
Pit stops coming before they
okay, good.
Here. Any strategy with rain on the way? Do you play any games?
I mean, you can. It'd be pretty risky for sure. I think the rain's still 15, 20 minutes out. It sounds like maybe you got 45 laps on your tires. I think you got to come in and you see.
Rain's 20 minutes out.
Yeah. They're heading your way, Josh.
Yeah, let's start with the 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Who's going to gamble and hope for rain? Rain is coming, yes.
They're going to go back a little bit on the adjustments from before for the 7. As far as the 21 of Austin Hill, he said the short run needs a little help in terms of rear security. The long run, good in that car. Regan?
The 00 leader, Cole Custer, right now was pretty good overall. Didn't have too many complaints, but he did say around lap 25 his car gave up too much grip at both ends of the racetrack. And the 2 of Jesse Love, we talked about how he was loose earlier on. It did tighten back up for him and stayed loose off. They're going to actually adjust for the racetrack. They think it's going to get considerably tighter as the track keeps going.
And now the race off pit road. Cole Custer won the first time down when the leaders made those stops at the end of stage 1.
All right, we watched them pit. That was cool.
Justin Allgaier's crew, nice bounce back, plus 3 spots there.
They're level on the day.
Yeah.
They lost 3, they gained 3, and he is third coming off the pit lane behind Custer and Hill. We're ready for the final stage. And
All right, final stage happening. Rain on its way. Who's going to win this thing? Let me see. So in this third stage, we always say, here is your opportunity to tell me. You have your right to change your mind from your pick at the beginning of the race. At end of stage 3, you have your choice. Are you sticking on who you were going to pick the first time? Or are you changing knowing what you know now? This is your last chance to get your picks in to decide who's going to win this. So let me see who you have. I'm still going with Allgaier. I think he's going to pull it off. Truex is coming up. He's in 7th. Could Ryan Truex win this? What's happening? Let's see what happens. Let me see who you got. Butterfly is going 2. Who else? Anybody else? Jackie's sticking with Truex. Ronald's going Custer. Karen's going the 98. This is your last chance to get your picks in before stage 3 begins. Before the green flag. Lloyd going, I can't see what that is. The 16 for Matthew Dinger. Beth's going 98.
You're awesome.
Snick's going 18. Thank you for that, DB. Thank you for that subscribe. Let's see. Ken's going the 20 and the 7. Truex for Andrew. Beth for the 20. You got Creed. You got Creed. Let's see what happens. Truex, home track, Kelly says. Marcus is going Dinger. Lloyd's going Allgaier. Rick, at least I made it for the final stage. Awesome, Rick. What's up, dude? Welcome, buddy. John says, I guess Yaley's out. Yeah, he crashed on lap 3. Lloyd says the 7. Craig says the 7. Jamie's going Dinger. Going Love or Truex? NASCAR fan says going Love or Truex. Russell says Love. Linda says Cole. Owen says, good day, what's going on? Owen, what's going on, man? SVG, he's doing all right. He's in the top 20s in 17th spot. Still Joe says the 7. One more like the 170. Butterfly, thanks for all the work today. Appreciate you so much. Oren says the 00 Custer. A lot of people not picking Custer, which is weird. Look at all those Chevrolets, though. We'll see what happens. 21, Austin Hill. Kenneth Clark's going 21. Randy says the 88. Brittany says the Hill. We'll see what up. So awesome, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Subscribe into the channel. We're trying to get to 12,200. See if we can get there. If not, we'll maybe get there tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Butterfly. Custer is tough. He is tough. So we'll see if anybody can pass him. But Allgaier, Hill, Herbst, Love, Sammy Smith. No one said much 8s. Georgia Lee's going 81. Ooh, Chandler Smith, the points leader. See if he can do it. Alfredo's where is now? Alfredo, where is he now? He's not in 17th. Let me turn the audio on here.
So far today, one of those incidents, Ryan C.
Let's see. Alfredo, Justin 21st. Alfredo's 21st.
Best bunch. Justin Allgaier wins stage 1 and gets 15. Brandon Jones started on the pole, gets 9 stage points. That's big for him when you.
All right.
They are in the
bring it in audio.
Here's 00 radio at the end of stage 2.
Well, we're going to be racing the weather when we do go back green, so we'll keep you up to date with it on best you can. Probably about 15-20 minutes away according to our forecast. So get in here, our pit crew's going to do their job. We'll get you back out front, and we'll take it.
7 will be in front within 4 laps.
Did their part. They came down pit road. They put them back out front. Now it's about to start, and Austin Hill.
Hopefully Ford can get their first win.
Here's the weather. Obviously, there is rain on the way, and it is very, very close. And you see a little bit of yellow in there too, Ryan. That's usually not a good sign either. So
we need
pretty
green,
heavy rain.
We need green on track, not on the radar.
Justin, hope you stay dry. Here we go, green flag, y'all.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
The launch he can get. As we have our 2 Dash for Cashers lining up really close to each other with Herbst and Love.
Well, this restart's going to look like a restart.
Yeah, there's rain coming.
It's going to be very
Custer
intense.
takes the lead.
Everyone's going to take every run, trying to be super aggressive. They know the win is right here in front of them.
Yeah.
Custer pulls away, too.
The same thing that he did the initial start of the race. You know, be able to roll the top super fast, pick up a row, and now I think we have the 2 best cars running 1-2 right now.
Riley Herbst able to come through.
Ooh, Allgaier got loose. You can see that on the cam because it's going to be a little behind.
Racing for the runner-up spot as the 00 of Cole Custer starts to pull away out front.
Neither one can afford to give up the spot right here. They're both going to really fight hard for second place.
Allgaier and Hill
Jesse
battling
Love
for second.
The party. Look at him.
Truex back in
Right in
8th.
that low lane.
God, Custer is checked out, y'all.
Just hanging down there on the bottom.
All right, I'm going to go to another camera.
Going to get position a little bit into the corner. Justin doing a good job rolling that top, pinching him on the exit, trying to carry that momentum. Not enough to clear him, though.
Not quite get cleared. You know, we talk about the bottom being preferred, especially for the first handful of laps. Everyone fighting for the bottom.
Come on, Love, she says. Oh, yeah, they'll stop the race. They'll cancel it because it's a full race after stage 2.
Just Cole just driving away. I mean, he's almost got.
You get past stage 2, it's a full race.
How much slower you run when you're side by side.
They've gotten past halfway. Halfway is 100 laps.
Stacked up behind them.
So halfway is a full race.
Riley Herbst almost got it clear.
Look at Sammy Smith. 8 car for Junior Motorsports, outside lane.
There's the camera.
And I said,
all right,
guys,
we'll go.
This was going to be an intense restart. No one's going to be giving.
This is Ryan Truex. Ryan Truex.
Sure right now.
No intensity for Cole Custer.
In 7th. Oh, Jesse Love loose up in the marbles.
Truex was underneath of him.
Oh, hold on to it, son.
Cut away. It looks like Truex caught a little bit of the Jeffrey Love has a flat for a tire.
Oh, Love with a flat tire. Love with a flat tire.
I'm sure that was from contact, like you said, Ryan.
Yeah, the 20 just clipped the apron on the inside of the 2, entering turn 1, and got him loose, you know, and with the 2 close to him like that, it just made it worse, and they made a little contact there.
Oh.
Truex with about his best running position.
Love is out. Bummer, I know. Hold on to it, Jesse. Junkie says.
Here's our Toyota on board, right behind his teammate
Oh,
Sheldon
get
Creed.
that off here. Hold on a second. Get this off.
Here's a look from Ryan Truex as they come off of turn 4. Right.
18 in line with you.
There, he's trying to.
Alfredo all the way up to 11th. He wants that cash. I mean, he could probably get back on the lead lap, but he's probably going to go at least 2 laps down here.
Of Jesse Love. And with nothing Jesse could do there.
With Ryan Sieg out of the race, and now Jesse Love making this unscheduled pit stop. And
so Riley Herbst now
going a lap down.
Is between Herbst and Alfredo for the money.
He's 3rd right now, and the only other driver you see highlighted in purple on our pylon, Anthony Alfredo, started at the rear, driving to the front. He's 11th right now, that R Motorsports Chevrolet.
The last of the dash for cash.
That $100,000, I mean, it is big for every team. Don't get me wrong. But if Anthony Alfredo and that team can get that $100,000, I mean, that is huge, huge for sure. I mean, $100,000 is big to anybody. Let's be honest. But
it'd be 2 weeks in a row, though, where somewhat of an underdog team is able to win the money. With Ryan Sieg doing it last week at Talladega, and if Anthony Alfredo could do it here today, right?
Truex in 7th, looking at Sheldon Creed.
Anthony Alfredo, he's had a really good last week. He ran
Larson on the move.
Xfinity race, ran great in the Cup race. You know, so he's coming off a great weekend last weekend.
There's Alfredo in 11th, 3rd on Saturday last week, as you said, 6th on Sunday, and back-to-back top 10s right here in the Xfinity car.
All right. Money. Gotta talk over that music they play when they go to break. Custer is a man on a mission. That's right. All right, let's watch Sieg here. Let's watch Truex. Let me get the in-car camera and the voice going.
Just keep it covered.
There we go. Allgaier in 2nd. 2.5 seconds.
Tight, so just keep it covered. We'll get back away from me. 1 back.
Yeah, he's checking out.
A good exit right there.
We're riding along with Ryan Truex. He's in 7th spot. Cole Custer is pretty much checked out. He's 3 seconds. We'll just stick with Ryan Truex probably for the rest of the race. Unless it gets any better.
Now trying to cross at the bottom. Still half.
Just gotta make sure they don't show the in-car camera here. Okay, that's Chandler Smith.
One lane up. Trying to roll.
88.
Still clear. Still clear. Still clear.
Trying to get 7th here.
Inside.
Yeah, he is coming.
Behind, lined up behind him, but clear by 3. Just save time right there. Tuck in. All clear. All clear. All right, dig hard with him. Fucking hanging on here. Hit for man, you're doing good. Doing good.
So Truex gives up a spot. He goes back down to 8th place as Carson Koffel riding along. Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier, Riley Herbst, Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, your top 5 here. Riding along. I'll get it back in there if we get any more good racing going on. If
all over top of he didn't help you for those laps, so hopefully it'll keep back 16.
And this is Ryan Truex. Cole Custer's pretty much checked out. That's why we're listening to his.
He moved up and lost time. That was a good exit.
Alfredo coming for Riley Herbst. It's got to finish above Riley Herbst. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. We're trying to get to 12,200. We're trying to get to 200 likes to finish the stream.
Just trying to get still one back. Still one. Still half. In line. One lane. Up. Half back. Half back. Trying to roll top. Still clear. Still clear. Still clear. One back, 1 lane up, 2 back, all clear. It's a good 1 and 2.
All right, back at it here.
1 back, 1 lane up.
Not the weekend that Chandler Smith probably would have won it. Didn't have as much speed as they had anticipated yesterday in practice. Our championship leader coming in is 11th, and Taylor Gray spent some time in the top 10 early. He's 16th right now.
You know, pretty surprising there. You know, you look at JGR cars in the past here at Dover, always have been very, very strong. And you see right there, really all 4 of them not that good this time. Kind of interesting to see that. Maybe they've gone down a different direction. Or
was in 17th, now dropped like 10 position. Who was that?
14 wins here for Joe Gibbs Racing. That's the most of any organization. 2 of those.
Oh, SVG, yeah. He was loose. When they were passing him, he was loose.
I want to talk about Carson Koffel. Up to P6. He's the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Last 3 laps, he has been like half a tenth.
88.
A tenth better than the leader. I know he's 7 seconds behind the leader, but he's, I mean, put together a great run here at Dover. I mean, we talked about him at Martinsville. Ran really well, finished awesome, and he's done a good job today, you know, of not having a ton of laps here. You know, he ran the ARCA race yesterday, so we had, you know, a little bit of experience, but
making money.
Xfinity cars are completely different, right? How it rubbers in.
Surf Bum, what's up, bro? Surf Bum, what's up, dude?
Getting a little better through the race, picking his way through.
Appreciate you being here, dude.
I can't say enough about him. I mean, really.
Waffle's coming, man.
Couple starts.
He's coming, bro.
Definitely hoping that this thing goes green and does not see the rain coming in the future, right? He's got a really fast car. He's figured out how to make speed with it, like you said, Ryan. Now he just needs the rest of the race, right? He's figured out how to go fast. He just needs the race to make up the rest of it.
Saw Parker Kligerman there.
I never heard of that one, Jackie.
16th right
but
now.
He nearly won the Mazda MX-5 Cup title a few years ago.
You know, they got that Motley Crue paint
and is on the last lap of the Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta.
But they had to add a rehearsal, so he was unable to come in for the race. But we can tell you,
so Samson,
Dogs of War, their new single is #1 globally on iTunes.
Really,
so some good news for Motley Crue.
Still making music.
Yes,
pretty amazing.
That Motley Crue 48.
Sammy Smith has quietly worked his way to 4th in the running order.
Taking care of it, what you're doing. You're doing good. Just stay focused, hit the same marks. With the radar, everybody's going to end up running this long, so we could be running another 50, 60 laps here.
Yeah, Devil is definitely going to run it long. The other thing
I should be there only night. Yeah, why aren't you there, Sir Bum? You got to go tomorrow at least, bro. Go see your boy. Probably win again.
Keep overdriving it.
Didn't you go last year?
You have to just check up for a minute.
Didn't you go last year, Surf Bum?
Unless it's just going to get freer and freer and freer, and it'll never stop. It'll just fall off a cliff. You got to eventually just check up and say, okay, I need to figure out how to keep my rear tires on me so I don't drop off the cliff at the end of this run, and I'm able to just maintain at least where I'm at.
Teammates racing for position here. 81 Chandler Smith trying to get 8th right now and coming up a bit short with Ryan Truex. What's the story there, Regan?
Adam, an uncharacteristically quiet day for Chandler Smith to this point. They've been fighting
awesome
the same
Samson
thing all day long, though. They cannot get that 81 car to turn the way that he wants it to through the corner, especially as the runs go on. He just
was qualifying Xfinity faster than the Cup. No, I don't think so.
You see momentum.
I didn't get to watch the qualifying for Xfinity.
Doesn't get it, falls to 10th because Allman
Chandler Smith first in points, 2 wins, 6 top 5s.
Smith for a second. We saw him in the 8 car up in the 4th position. He's from Iowa, and they had some really bad weather out there last couple of days. Tornadoes, Iowa, Nebraska, throughout the heartland. So our thoughts to everyone back near his hometown.
Yeah, so we saw Cole Custer got
Chicken Alfredo start tonight. He's having a good couple weeks. He is.
He's working through a little lap traffic, not a lot.
Yes, last year and the year before is on. Remember when they had it twice a year? Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah.
The 21 car super hard. It was battling the 98 a little bit, and now he's separated himself. And the last 2 or 3 laps, he has been 2/10. He was 3/10 quicker than Custer this past lap. Cut it down to 2.5 seconds. If we run this thing long, like I feel like everyone's going to, just because there's weather, they're going to run it all the way to the end of the pit window. You know, can Allgaier cut in a little bit to that lead, and we'll see how good his car is here on the long run.
I would tell you that if the caution came out right now and there was no threat of rain, everybody pits, right? But unfortunately, we got rain coming, and that means it's anybody's guess how this thing will play out if we do get a caution. Could be some strategy. We'll see what unfolds. There's that good-looking paint scheme for.
All right, so Motley Crue, like that paint scheme there. As we go into a commercial break, hit that like button, y'all. Keep on hitting that subscribe as well. We would love for you to hang out with us on our channel for the rest of the year. We do every race. We try to do every race. We have been doing every race. There has been for this year, except maybe the Xfinity race and a truck race. And I had to stop streaming last week due to some other stuff going on. But hope everybody's doing well tonight. Happy Saturday afternoon to every single one of y'all. It's been a successful day here on the channel. This is stream number 2 for us. If you were not here for our qualifying stream, we did that earlier this morning. We all got up and had coffee together. No, we didn't have coffee together. I don't even like coffee. But make sure you check that out. Go give that a like over there. Leave it a comment as well. That helps push out the stuff too as well. Especially with this video, leave a comment after it's over. That helps. I always respond back to every single person that says anything on any of my comments pages. I respond back to you guys. So no matter what. So hope everybody's having fun. See who wins this thing. Cole Custer still 2.75 seconds ahead of Justin Allgaier. So we'll see what happens. Lloyd says, I hate coffee too. Happy Saturday to you. Awesome Russell. Good to see you as well. Craig says the 88 is going to catch 3rd position with the next 20 laps. He is coming. Custer's in traffic. Let's go to Custer's car here and let's watch him go through. Let's watch if I can find my mouse. Where are you at, mouse? There you are. There you are. Okay. I need to make my mouse bigger. Let's go. Here we go. Cole Custer. All right. Let's wait for the commercial break here. As keep on hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 200 likes, and we're trying to get to 12,200. We're 25 from 12,200. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here today on the Go at CeeLo. Has been live from Dover. Let's see. Oh, we're going to get rid of this guy right here, right now. Spam. All right. Anybody else? There's Keegan. Anybody else? Report. Spam. Report. All right, back to it here. Let's go.
Good racing all around here as we anticipate some rain heading toward Dover, Delaware. Cole Custer leads racing for position. That's 7th on the line. You saw Creed and Truex going at it. Allmendinger hanging around. And the advantage now 1.3 seconds for Custer over second place Justin Allgaier. There are the teammates going at it for 7th.
We're getting to the point of the run. Custer's starting to run into some lap traffic. You know, I mean, it's this place gets wide, but it's also slick. You know, and and how he works his way through lap traffic is going to be tough. And he's going to really have to figure out, all right, what do I need to do? Do I need to go back up to the high line? You know, he's kind of been running the bottom mainly this run, whereas before we saw his strength running up the racetrack. So I'd be curious to see, hey, what is my car maybe not doing as good now to where I don't feel as comfortable running up there?
Yeah, you see Jesse Love right behind him there. He's got, I don't know, 7, 8 laps, newer tires. Remember, he had that flat left rear tire. He's looking to get one of his laps back. Right behind
Allgaier,
you see Justin Allgaier in
got a
1.2
second lead, or 2 second lead, or almost a second lead. So Allgaier is closing on Custer.
The track was green there, chasing that
Allgaier is closing on Custer.
Very, very high up the racetrack. That's where Cole Custer was the strongest at the end of the second stage. Now, it's rubbered up there, right? So the grip is kind of gone. It's rubbered up everywhere, and it's migrated back to the bottom. If you're one of the best cars, you're running the very, very bottom again. And it doesn't seem like the 00 is quite as strong as he was. And you see the traffic there in front of him.
Brennan Poole, last car on the lead lap. He wants to
Thank you,
stay
Steven.
in that position, depending on how things play out with cautions. He doesn't want to lose.
Jesse Love 2 laps down.
He races the 00.
So he's pretty much done for the day. Honeyman's the next car on the lead lap. Custer in some traffic. Let's go back to Custer's car.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of traffic. I mean, going back to how much this track changes too. There's not a track that changes more with rubber than this racetrack right here.
He's got a 1.32 second lead on Justin Allgaier.
Over here, it's almost like a dirt track. There's times that you have so much grip, you're like, how do I have this much grip? And then you fast forward 30 laps into the run, and you were sliding everywhere, and you're like, how do I have no grip?
Yeah, it's like in qualifying, you know.
7 is better in traffic, Ken says.
Pretty green, it's bare, and the amount of grip we
60
have
laps
is
to go.
Unbelievable, you know. And then you get to the race, and the track rubbers up like this, and you're like, how did I have this much grip 30 laps ago, and now I'm...
Looks like a chance of rain till 6 at Dover. Yeah, they'll probably cancel it if it starts raining.
To go. Here's Cole Custer radio.
Somewhere around 160, mid 150 to 160 before the rain gets here. Just keep fighting hard.
Okay. We'll see. It's so hard. I mean, being a crew chief, think about how hard this is, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you gotta sit there and try to call this race right off of fuel mileage. How
Travis Koff, really? I didn't know that.
Before you have to pit, and then you're looking at the radar, and I don't know if many of you have ever looked at a radar, but I'm sure everyone has. It's not always like consistent, right? Like, and there's a little delay. Like, it updates every 3 to 5 minutes, and you're like, oh wow, it changes. All of a sudden, there's a pocket now, and we're not getting rained on. And you would have thought for sure we were gonna get rained on. It's very hard for a crew chief to call a race off of the radar. And that's the box that they're going to be in here shortly if they get to where they're about out of gas. Because let's be honest, right? Blaney right now, if you want to look at the fastest way to get to lap 200.
Moses Haley's not doing well.
Right now, right? But I don't think you can do that if you look at the radar.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to lose so much time if you pit under green before everybody and it ends up raining. You know, then you're hosed, right? So you have to figure out. I feel like you just got to run it as long as possible, especially if you're the top 2 guys. You know, even the top 5 or so, you got to run it as long as you possibly can.
And you see in the pylon, everyone pitted into stage 2. That was 51 laps ago. And the fuel window somewhere between 85 and 90 laps. So they got a long way to go before they're going to have to make a pit stop.
Who doesn't have a long way to go is Justin Allgaier to get the lead. Cole has run up on these cars running 3 different lanes than him. Jesse Love's trying to get his lap back, so he is faster.
Here comes the 7. Hard to do well, part of your left front. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
she did it at lap 3.
You know, his lap. So, I mean, Cole is in a hornet's nest right now, and Justin's trying to pounce on it.
He got to Brennan Poole, drove right by him. I said, okay, maybe everything's going to work out here in this lap traffic. And then he got to Van Gisbergen.
Shake and bake.
And everything changed. Woo, that was a
54
bit of a
to go.
Allgaier, but he is right there on his back bumper now.
Well, it gets harder the more cars you lap, you know, because each car that you lap further up towards the field is faster. Yeah, that was big right there.
Yeah,
you know, Cole was able to get by
Chevrolet, Chris says.
In one corner.
Yeah, getting a twofer right there. That was a huge deal. You see the gap he put on Justin Allgaier just in one straight.
You're sticking with Allgaier, Wesley.
Still has to get by the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen.
Allgaier's coming.
That was a big sigh of relief for Cole Custer.
Allgaier is coming.
Racing for the lead, could be racing for a win as we anticipate sometime maybe next 10 laps or so we could get some rain here at Dover.
Right, and the 97 is not going to make it easy on Justin, right? He's trying to stay in touch with the 00 because the more cars, 00 is going to go up and lap this 51. Shane has to make sure he's the first car lap down to be the lucky dog. So Shane just isn't going to roll over. And he doesn't.
All right, let's go to the in-car camera as we watch Allgaier get closer and closer.
Oh, and I see right there, the 00 is still really good at kind of just pivoting right in the center of the corner.
Allgaier is the black car on the inside there.
His car is pretty versatile, and that's what's going to help him work this traffic. There's times here you can have a really fast car, but it's only fast in one lane. That's all well and good until somebody's
51 car
lane. You have to have a car that
is
can
a lap down.
Racetrack. It looks like Cole has that.
51
on the lead lap. Jeremy Clements 21st, just went a lap down.
Is Jeremy Clements.
Next car Custer will see will be Daniel Dye. Think about the year for Cole Custer, coming off a championship. Didn't win last year in his championship season until June.
Well, it wasn't 4 laps, but it was close.
Look at the numbers, laying the first 9 races.
All right, we'll gotta get that off here. 1 second. They're showing
defending his title. Custer has been
Custer's car here. We can't be showing at the same time.
And leading more laps today than he's led in any other race so far this year. 79 out front for the 00.
Let's ride with Cole for a lap and just listen to the throttle of this thing.
All right, so we'll leave it off until they stop showing him on the stream.
You know, you're like the corners are so long. You're like you go back to like 60%. You back up to like 20. Go back, and like it's
clear. All clear.
You're trying to set it up to all be low right there
Yeah.
at the exit of the corner. If you start drifting it up too much at the 2/3
Thank you, Chris.
corner, that last little bit of the corner, which is coming right here, you got to be in good position right there. If you're too high and pointing towards the wall, when you come up out of that hole right there, and you're not pointing in the right direction, pow, into the fence really, really fast. That's all about getting that point.
47 to go.
And sometimes you have to do it like you see him get kind of
Love that car right here.
middle, and then he has to back out to get the car reset. You know, so
this one's
he has
good
to make
too.
time in the middle, but he can't just
like that one
throttle the whole way, or his car is just gonna get out of shape and he's gonna be out of the groove. So it's such an interesting throttle position
Jesse Love.
here. I think more than any other track that we go to, of how much you're actually playing with it.
It's coming, Mitchell.
Tracks like at home,
Rain's coming.
Wall, you kind of play with it more, but it was just fascinating to.
Yeah, he's been there the whole entire time, every day.
Completely different ways of driving the track here. There's some that lift early and wrap the bottom and do what you're saying.
We'll see what happens with the Xfinity or when NBC takes over.
Get it pointed, go up the racetrack, and come back down.
Custer leads Allgaier in his hip pocket.
I mean, they're at the track anyways, right? So.
How far out's the rain? 2 miles. Let's stay on it now.
2 miles and it's starting to rain.
And I don't think Allgaier's mindset would change if the weather was close or not. You know, I mean, 45 to go. He's working his tail off. I mean, he's trying his hardest to get the lead, whether it's going to go run full 200 laps or it's going to get cut short by a little bit.
What happens here? 2 miles.
The bottom line is, regardless of the circumstance, you want to be in control of the race, right?
Yeah.
I mean, under these circumstances, you definitely want to be out front because you know it could rain and the race would be over. But as you said, Allgaier's getting after it regardless of what we face here today.
100%.
You just felt some raindrops. It's coming, man. Hope you got a rain jacket.
That car is better than Cole Custer's right now. Right there, he's going to get a little bit of air. He's going to just try to close up that gap a little bit more as Cole ran a little bit higher past the 15 there, the lap car. This is going to just be a little inch by inch by inch. He's going to have to reel him in.
Regan?
4.4 second lead.
Adam, things getting pretty stressful inside of that 00 car right now. We know we've got rain in the air. It's area. Take a listen.
Caution.
There it is, yellow.
And there's a caution.
Is out, and you see the rain on the windshield for race leader Cole Custer.
It probably was raining.
And then I might be doing it right here.
This thing, you're like, it's pouring.
It's pouring.
It is pouring.
No grip out here. I don't know if Crew Chief Jonathan Toney is a dancer, but he might have been doing the rain dance down there. They needed that.
Allgaier was like, it's fine. There's no rain out here.
Exactly. Now, how does NASCAR make that call, right? Because you think the NASCAR officials that are making that decision, they're sitting in a booth like we are. We can't tell if it's raining or not. Neither can they. They're relying off of, maybe the pace car driver, maybe the flag man saying if it's
how hard's it raining, Justin?
Right. And then you listen to some of the drivers over the radios, and
there you go.
Let's be honest, when you're going 150 miles an hour, a little bit of rain looks like it's pouring because you're carrying so much speed.
Yeah.
So, and then you can't listen to the leader because well, of course he's going to say it's raining. So, tough call for NASCAR. You don't want to wait too long in wreck cars either.
Exactly.
But you don't want to put it out too early to where fans aren't going to see racing. So, I'd say this is the point that is probably correct.
Going to be 40 laps to go this time around to the scheduled distance. Cole Custer leading Justin Allgaier in our 5th caution of the day for rain.
Light rain.
Well, now this is a tough spot, too. What if the rain don't pick up right now?
Do you pit? Do you stay out? Right?
This is what they're talking about right now.
19 cars on the lead lap right now.
They're hoping it pours, so at least there's a decision made.
If I was Alfredo, I would stay out.
Green, I don't know.
If everybody pits, if I was Alfredo, I would stay out.
This is the
$100,000 difference here. Decision.
You'll lose all your track position, but you can't look at that radar and say it's not going to rain.
So Jonathan Toney,
literally, it's all the way around the track,
like,
not on it.
Are you kidding me? Pit road is open. There he is, JT.
I think if you're at the back of the lead lap, you stay out. I mean, the leaders might stay out too. I feel like you got to stay out.
You got to stay out.
Yeah, you have to.
I think, but they can't make it to lap 200. But I don't think they're racing to lap 200.
Yeah.
My gosh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to stay out. Mm-hmm. You're sure? Not raining much.
It rained enough to produce the caution. The rain is let up. Pit road opens. Custer. Boy, a little shot fake.
What?
Riley Herbst pits.
Herbst?
Austin Hill. Carson
Why did Herbst pit?
So we have some takers.
Did Alfredo come in? That's the question.
And for the 21 of Austin Hill, he said that car is just too loose. He's sliding the fronts on exit. He just can't do what he wants to do with that
question
car.
Is, did Alfredo pit with Herbst?
Well, it sounded out like auctioneers on the radios just a moment ago, guys deciding if they're going to pit or stay out. The 98 car of Riley Herbst, one of those that decided they would go ahead and take some tires right now. He needs a little bit of help in traffic. It fired off better on the last run, but still needs help in traffic with his.
Big thing about Riley Herbst making a pit stop. He was
my gosh.
Of those drivers going for the dash for cash. So that's another item to watch in the final 40 laps. We're watching the radar. We're watching the activity on track. So many storylines unfolding here late at Dover. Am I going to pit?
All right, commercial break. Commercial break. We'll see if Alfredo pit. Let's see if Alfredo pit. Come on. There we go. Just waiting on the audio to come back in here. Man, oh man, this is going to be interesting. Go Cole. Go Custard. This could be the best decision or worst decision for these crew chiefs who chose to pit their drivers. 300 IQ move. Mitchell says, sorry, I'm new to NASCAR. SVG fan, will they call it or stop the race if it rains? All depends if they lose the track. If it's light rain like this, they'll let it run. But let's listen into Cole Custer's audio here.
There is rain. Yeah, 10-4 on rain all over the windshield. 10-4 on that.
Rain all over the windshield. Of course, this camera's looking backwards, so you're not going to see anything on the thing. Why would they pit with rain? I don't know. We'll see. Happy birthday, Regine.
Getting heavier into 3.
We have a weather expert in the track, our field reporter, Justin.
They're saying we're coming to.
Coming to pit road, it sounds like. Let's listen to the officials, actually.
We'll also start a tow on this line. Speeding.
We're listening to the NASCAR officials.
We're on 1 to go. Need a 31 to drop low, out of line, 31 under penalty.
Yeah, they're going to go 1 to go here. Getting back to racing. All right, go back to Custer.
Yes, it is. And it's raining off of the 2, too.
Custer's saying it's raining. Everybody else is like, it's not raining. Let's go.
Stop down here.
With 37 laps to go.
Going green. Not going.
I guess we're going green, y'all.
Come on. Okay, 7 to stay 2. We're going to be okay here. Or go. Yeah, sorry about that, but I believe it's going to be here. I don't think we're going to go back green, but if it does, we'll come get tires here and we'll go race to it.
So that was a late call on the pit road. We thought he was faking it. No, he did not fake it. He had a late call on the pit road. It was too late for Cole to make it on the pit road. And then there's not much that makes the driver more mad than that, apparently.
So we thought we were going to go green. They've added a lap. That's good news for Custer because the reason they added the lap is Sammy Smith again.
And Sammy Smith just pulled on pit road. I think he's out of gas.
Okay.
But then we just saw more rain on Custer's camera. So are these guys close on gas? Like, is the 7, the 00, 81?
I wonder if they're idling around, right? And the pickup's on the far right side of the box.
Now they've given the 1 to go again. So the top 5 drivers, or the top 6 rather, stayed out here.
Yeah, the 8 car ran out of gas.
And this is going to be interesting, y'all.
It's huge here, right? You don't normally run on the apron like Talladega.
I don't understand, though. I mean, I know you talk about the pickup and all that, but we really weren't all that close on the fuel window.
No.
You know, that's...
Maybe they didn't get completely full.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Possibly on the last pit stop as well. He's almost stopped on pit road.
Oh, baby, 74. Thanks for that. Ben Winters as well. Thank you for subscribing as well. Ben Winters. And Pope Baby 74.
I mean,
thank you.
I was a little bit nervous when they were about to go green, if I was being honest here. So
I don't know.
So what's wrong with the 8 car?
He was dancing before, but he should be dancing now.
Oh, he definitely is now.
Sammy Smith is paused at the start-finish line.
He would have gave the race away to Justin Allgaier if it rains down. I mean, it's such a hard call. Like I said, you're making a call off the weather radar and assuming we're going to go green in a certain amount of time, all that stuff.
Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Trying to get to 200 likes.
Going to be a fun finish.
Not sure if we're there or not.
Tomorrow on FS1, the NASCAR Cup Series.
8 more to go. 8 more likes to go to 200. Keep hitting that like button for us and subscribing. We're trying to get to 12,200.
We're green at 2. It's all
so 1 o'clock. 12:30.
Looking forward to this tomorrow. The
pre-race at 12. So 12:30 live tomorrow. 12:30 tomorrow live for us tomorrow. Stream will be up later.
It is. It's really hard, and it's a long 400 laps for sure around this place. We talked about how much the track changes here for the Xfinity cars. The same's going to be for us.
I think 88 will be able to run these guys down.
Have tomorrow because the track's going to be so different. The sun's supposed to be out tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be beautiful, but the track's going to take so much rubber tomorrow, Ryan. That
look at Custer's car camera.
Right now.
Yeah, it is really difficult. And
it is wet.
We talked about the transition of the track through the run all day today, and tomorrow when the sun's out, it's going to be even more, right? So in our cup practice, we didn't really lay rubber down. It kind of marbled and, just kind of spit rubber chunks off the sides. And that's going to change tomorrow when the sun gets out and the
track's getting wet for sure.
I don't know. This is one of the toughest places. I scratch my head more the Saturday nights here going into the Sunday race to try to figure out what to do for the race from practice.
And Allgaier is in the lead.
So very difficult place, but it should be a beautiful day out.
I didn't realize that.
It'll be a good one for sure.
We're talking about racing on Sunday. Let's revisit some of your Saturday success here? Because the two of you have been really good at Dover in the Xfinity.
Oh, look at the track. It's wet.
You won 2 of those races for Joe Gibbs Racing in 12. You came back and swept the season in 13 for
They're coming into the pits. This might be it right here, y'all.
In 17, Blaney, you win, and then you give the flag to a fan. It kind of began a new tradition in NASCAR.
That was the first time I did that. Yeah. It was.
We'll see.
Cool.
We're gonna make some big time bets to keep that purple hat off your head.
Someone's done it in the past, but it was good. I was trying to make a memory for a kid that lasted.
They got to call the race. The radar's showing heavy rain.
I've been doing. Like the biggest.
They're heading to the
pits.
pits.
To win more to give away more chances.
No, maybe not.
But you were telling me that you've actually now, over the years, met fans who you've given the flag to. That is so cool, the residual impact of that.
I'll meet their parents, obviously meet the kid. Like, do you remember giving, my son, my daughter this flag at this race, and just
he won
really
for
cool
Allgaier.
Kind of full circle thing. And it's cool to see, the kids grow up from 5 years ago.
And Custer pitted,
that's
flag
to what they are now. It's just, it's one of those special things, right?
Here they go.
And these guys are sighing of relief right now.
Oh.
They're going to bring him down pit road.
Yes. It's like, thank God. you make the wrong call here, and then they go down pit road, and just like all fingers are pointed to one person. So that is a sigh of relief for the crew chief of Cole Custer.
I didn't think Custer pit, but I guess he did.
Ford has not won this season.
I didn't think Custer pit.
Here today.
How is he not P1?
We've got rain at Dover. Cole Custer is your race leader as they
That's
come
what
down
I thought.
pit road, Regan.
Adam Cole Custer's
okay, they had it mixed up because they were swapped.
Race quite this stressful this year. What's your take on everything going on right now? I imagine you think
they had it mixed up because the way they were looking on the track.
I think it's going to rain to Lamar, I'd say. Ain't no way we're going to go back green. Iggy and Taylor and everybody done a good job keeping up with the weather for us here today. And, it's just like gambling. We'll just see how it plays out here.
If we do get back going, how are you guys on fuel? I know that's got to be tight.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close here on fuel. So, I'd like to say,
Allgaier was just running in front of him.
It's funny. We didn't even talk about weather being a factor today when he and I met in his hauler this morning.
And another person that wants it is Riley Herbst. He's a 9th.
There are so many scenarios that can play out in the final stage here. You add the unknown of weather, and here we are.
Here we are at the light rain, right? Like, this isn't the drivers aren't even getting out of the car. This is a park. Hang on a minute. Maybe we'll get this back in. So this is just the holding pattern right now.
We had a crazy top 10 last week at Talladega. Some of the names in the top 10 here. Parker Kligerman up there, not a huge surprise, but Kyle Sieg in the...
All right, 33 to go. 33 to go. And we're under a caution as the cars are parked on pit road due to rain, as you can see on Cole Custer's car as they're trying to dry the track. But the track is wet, and it's going to take a bit to get that. I mean, it looks wet to me. There's so much rain on the radar, it is doubtful whether they will continue. Red flag, yep, red flag now. So, I mean, 33 to go. I know the fans probably wanted them to finish this race, but you're talking hours, a couple hours, right, to get it dry if it stopped raining, which it's not going to stop raining. But let's listen to Cole. Maybe they're talking to him, maybe. Actually, let's listen to the officials. They'll probably be a little louder.
Elgin, make your way on out loud. You do a lap up the concealed outside wall as well.
Look at the radar. It's not going to stop raining anytime soon. Dover doesn't have lights either. Yeah, well, they got plenty of time. They got till 7 o'clock. It doesn't get dark till 8, but they're not going to hang around that long. Congratulations to Cole Custer. I believe the race is over. I don't think they're going to go back to green. We'll see. Scorecard person must be a Chevy fan. That's right. They're like, oh, let's just put him in first. Let's see if no one notices. So NASCAR officials not really talking either. Is Cole Custer talking? It's all scan.
That pit road should have never been opened if this is what we were going to do, right? Because now if we go back, the cars that didn't pit are screwed. If we do go back, or if we don't go back, those guys that all pitted are in trouble. Like, what are we doing here?
Going to work in our favor, but just for next time, I'm going off that. It was literally raining harder when we took the green.
Where'd Alicia go?
Not raining. Is making the racetrack.
So we'll see what happens here.
Maybe this is last pass. Elgin on the front. Hopefully we try.
If they go back to green, it's just gonna be a wreck fest.
How many cars are on the? How many cars on the lead lap?
Down. Walked away from the pit.
19. 19 cars on lead lap.
A sign of something.
Road and we have to pit. I don't.
And this is a combination of Cole Custer and Ryan Truex talking. It's like the 22 Coke 400. All right. Back to it.
This led to a red flag. Cole Custer is leading as all the cars have pulled down pit road, and we sit and wait. Let's flash back 2019. It was a great year here for Cole Custer. He had a pole here and finished inside the top 5. Also was able to get a win. In fact, you look at the last 7 races here for Custer. He has been unbelievable. Stats very similar to what Justin Allgaier has put up.
Don't dry up.
And here we are today. They're running 1-2 as we wait out the rain. Let's dial up the 00.
Let's talk to Cole. Cole, Custer, Joey Logano, Blaney, Adam Alexander up here in the Fox booth. You got us?
I got you guys.
Well, I'm sure from your windshield, I mean, you probably can't even see where you're going. It's so wet. I'm sure Justin Allgaier may say something different in second place. Maybe he'd say the same, actually. What do you think? You got that Mustang up front. It's looking good. We're glad you missed pit road for this occasion right now. It looked like you were called to pit road, but it was close. What's your feelings inside the car right now?
A lot of anticipation here, you know. I mean, I feel like JT and the guys did a great job with the car. I mean, our Haas Automation Ford Mustang Dark Horse is really good, especially on the short run. But I mean, it's coming through the roof here. There's rain everywhere.
Must be cozy in the car. Yeah, I think this guy's getting comfortable.
Here, but nonetheless, I think we've done a great job today. We just gotta try and finish this thing out.
Yeah, it was definitely such a hard call. We were talking about it up here, how challenging of a pit call this possibly can be. As you sit there right now, it's barely raining, right? It's not even enough to get you guys out of the car yet. But it's just such a hard place to be.
I don't know,
How
Justin.
does that conversation go with your crew chief?
Well, it's tough because, I'm in the car, so he kind of can see the whole picture a little bit more, and I guess the radar looks really bad, and obviously, I mean, the rain is definitely covering the windshield right now and the cameras, but it's just a hard call, you're just, you're hoping that you make the right one here, but nonetheless, I'm really proud of what we've done here today.
I think
really
so, too. Like,
led a lot of laps, so
get so comfortable, he falls asleep.
And, be in victory lane later.
Absolutely. You guys have done a great job. Fast car. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Here's a cool stat for you. 6 of the last 7 drivers that have won here have gone on that season to make the championship 4. And I say that because you got Custer.
Justin, is it still raining there?
2019, and Justin Allgaier has 2 wins here in recent years. This has just been
in-ground reporter Justin is there hanging out at Dover. He's in turn 1. He's been giving us updates through the day. Justin, is it still raining?
And that day, not only won the race, looked like that was one of those dash for cash afternoons for him. Won again in 2020. That was the weekend we were doing the doubleheader. He's been impressive again today, winning
Kenny Schrader fell asleep.
Right now, let's dial him up.
Oh. Hey, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Blaney, Joey
With
Logano.
the weatherman on the ground, that's right.
How is it wet down
A little
there?
bit, Justin
What's it like
says.
from your seat?
Time.
Yeah, I mean, it's wet. It's steady. It's not real heavy, but it's definitely a steady rain down here. Just, yeah, it's hard to tell what to expect here. I know we're right on the edge of the weather and see what happens.
Well, you look like you were about to really start putting pressure on Cole there before they had that yellow. You know, you ran him down from a few seconds back, and we know your car is really good on the long run. Obviously, there were some split decisions on pitting. I mean, take us a little bit through what that conversation was like with you and your crew chief.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Rebel Legs, go ahead.
It was really good today. Track position has been so key, and you know, we've been on both sides of it now. At the end of that long run there, I felt like it was really playing to our favor to have the corner wrap around the bottom like we have, and you know, I felt like we were gaining on Cole. You know, and getting around lap traffic is super difficult. You're never really sure what to expect, but I think there's such a big cell behind what's already here that, you know, I was kind of hoping it would run longer, to be honest with you, under green. If it would run longer, I think we would have had a shot at getting Cole there. But once the caution came out and the cell's so close, it'd be really hard to come down pit road and just give up a solid finish if the rains do come.
I hear you. Well, really good job today. We'll see. Hopefully we get this thing back going, but best of luck the rest of the day.
Either way, thanks. I appreciate it, and hope you guys are having fun up there. It's probably a little drier up there than it is down here, but hopefully you guys have a little bit of fun up there, and we're putting on a good race for you.
Let them race, Craig says.
We appreciate it, and have a good one.
I'm surprised he admitted that it's raining. I mean, Cole Custer oversold it, but he was honest with us. I respect him for that.
I thought he was going to be like bone dry.
Yeah.
Well done steak. It's dry. Not a drop of rain out here.
I mean, we talked about Justin Allgaier and the finishes that he's had here, right? 9 out of the last 10 have been like in the top three. This would be another one if it continued to rain right now. Here's a little race recap. Early in the race,
Yaley and Deegan,
JJ Yaley,
lap 3, Gall.
This was scary. Ryan Sieg, one of those drivers going for the 100 grand today, catches fire. He was released from the care center.
We all thought it was Matt Benedetto.
Justin Allgaier started third, got the advantage, and led 34 laps. Cole Custer won a race off pit road at the end of stage 1. Worked through some traffic and won stage 2. Jesse Love was in the top 5 or 6 when he had the flat tire. Had to make an unscheduled stop. He's 2 laps down in 27th. And rain brings out our 5th caution of the day at lap 159. We rode around a little bit. Now the red flag. JT celebrating. We'll see if he celebrated too early. And I don't know. Man, it's hard to tell with this radar if we're going to get back going or not.
Yeah, I mean, just in that no man's land where it's not quite raining hard to say, get out of the car, we got to put jet dryers out. And not quite dry enough to say, put the cars back on the track, let's let them go again. So this is the worst place. If you're a driver, you're like, come on, just one or the other.
Yeah,
you know?
I can call one way or the other, yeah.
And those guys that just pitted, they're in the best spot, right? The cars that pitted, Brandon Jones, Austin Hill, Quapple, they pitted. They're hoping we go back green, and then they're going to be in the cappers.
We need to dial Jones or Hill up and be like, is it raining? that would be the answer that we want is dry out here.
No word from NASCAR. Last report we got from Justin Allgaier, who said there is light rain. We continue to monitor the situation.
All right, so we are still under the red flag. No word from NASCAR. Let's listen in to the officials. Maybe they'll give us some word. But we are 33 laps to go.
Track is still dry. Turn 2. Still very, very light. Turn 3. No change. Spotter stand. Very, very light.
Billy Vaughns, thanks for joining the pro again, man. Appreciate that.
Let's go.
Billy Vaughns, let's go. So we're listening to NASCAR, the officials.
For us this time around. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Spotter stand, let's go ahead and get them refired. Let's go ahead and have them recrank them.
Refire him. Let's go. Track all clear. Firing him up.
Buffalo and Elgin, you guys can go ahead and take it back to your cutout. Thank you. Starter stand, withdraw the red, display the yellow. Caution car, go ahead and start slowly rolling off.
Almost done.
We'll keep them double filed here, spotters. Let's keep them all double filed just like they are here.
So we're rolling again, y'all. We are rolling again. Rolling again. That's a good sign. Some cars have to pit in 10 laps. Here we go, Talladega Nights.
Pit road is closed. Pit road is closed.
So we're listening to the NASCAR officials.
Caution car, go ahead and pick up your speed a little bit here. Pick up your speed.
All right, back to the audio here.
Drivers out behind the pace car getting a feel for the track.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what to think right now. These poor guys that...
Here comes Custard.
It still may rain before we go back green.
Custard's going to have to come in and pit, y'all.
But I think that...
My gosh, that sucks for him.
He pitted. Oh. Cole's pitting.
Regan, here comes the 00.
What?
Boy, Adam, a lot of conversation on the radio when they fired their cars back up. Jonathan Tony said if we get going and on the racetrack, we are going to pit the first time by. Right up until the moment they peeled off onto pit road, Cole finally came on the radio and said, are we pitting or not? They said pit. They think that this is going to get back going now and that the weather's going to blow out, so they're going to put the tires on him. He's been a little bit too tight up until this point. As the runs goes on, the car gives up a little bit after 30 laps.
My gosh, the 00.
Early to pit, too. Like, I'm just saying that they didn't give him the one to go yet. I think
no win for Ford today.
At least get the one to go. They've already pitted at a closed pit road there. So
Raleigh Herbst is their only hope.
Tail end behind all the lap cars.
Herbst is the only hope.
Very back. So you're not even going to be able to pass anybody for position. You're going to be behind all the lap cars. I believe I would at least stayed out, Ryan, until
at least till one to go.
All right, 32 to go here.
It's such a hard call to make, and I'll tell you who has benefited since we've already chosen. 81 just came to pit road, Chandler Smith. So
Chandler Smith is out too.
Austin Hill picked the top along with Carson Quapple.
Did Austin Hill steal this again?
They're promoting. Austin Hill's on the front row now. Carson Quapple's fourth. Brandon Jones was the first car off of pit road, and he chose the bottom, and he's only fifth. That just shows who's come to pit road, who has not come to pit road. So let's check in what the 7's been saying.
Allgaier.
It's raining harder now than it was when we stopped the race. Yep, stay out. Stay out.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
This is incredible.
This is wild. We always find new ways to make it exciting up here.
I'm in disbelief.
What are you doing, Custer?
Not the fact that we're just riding around the strategy of
why?
This. And right now I'm here and we're coming back to the one to go. I see the flag man. He's got the flag wrapped up like they're going to give him the one to go. If Allgaier is going to pit, this is going to be his last chance to pit.
Oh my gosh.
In that position with not a whole bunch of gas left.
This is going to be crazy, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Try to get to over 200 likes now. Hit the subscribe.
Could be running low on fuel.
Allgaier.
And I thought he might come there, but he stays out.
He did. It's a gamble either way, right? I mean, you say it's a gamble. No matter what you do right now, you're gambling.
They're going to get the one to go, and this takes me to how Austin Hill...
There's going to be a wreck. This ground is wet, y'all. Does Allgaier pit? He did not.
You think about the ending at Daytona, what happened at Atlanta, and once again, he could be in position.
more times than not, you see Austin Hill be pretty solid all day. He wasn't bad.
Allgaier, could he do it?
Then all of a sudden, you see him in victory lane. Just some way.
We're gonna have another caution real soon. It's wet.
He's sitting here second.
They're gonna go to that turn and they're gonna go sliding, y'all.
And if not, he's in a great spot. I don't know what the 7.
So now he's trying to say he wants.
Brian Allen, let's go. Would be nice to see Custer win. Brian, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you, Brian. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you, sir.
Man, it looked like
$20. Thank you so much, Brian.
Wow.
This is gonna be something. Would have been nice to see Custer win. I know, dude. That's 7 though. Let's go. All right.
Whoa.
Nope.
So
that was an interesting move.
He got him to wave off the green by
got him to lap
by screwing up the lineup. Oh my goodness!
Still lights are on.
7 radio.
Go up in front of him. We just chose the top. Go up in front of him. I know they didn't get it right. Them guys are all wrong. Pull up in front.
This is crazy.
They gotta call it off or open pit road.
Atlanta Braves. That's right, Kevin.
Outside, stay there. We're running into me under caution.
Let's go.
No, I mean, to me, the choose happened before they came down pit road. The choose stayed
right with the $20.
You can't, just because you got promoted up to the front row doesn't mean you
grab a beer, get comfortable, watch chaos unfold. That's right, James.
Is smarter than you think, and he has done exactly what he tried to do by waving off the green flag, hoping for another 1 minute if the rain is close by.
Well, let's go back to the beginning of the race, the initial start. These two got together, right? And I'm not saying that played a role in what happened here, but this isn't the first time we've seen Austin Hill and Justin Allgaier have a bit of a disagreement over real estate in today's
Who is going to win this? Bulldoze built tight one last time. That's right.
Outside lane, Austin Hill. Inside, Justin Allgaier. Row 2.
Going back racing, y'all. Unbelievable. Let's go.
Let's go racing, boys!
All right. Let's see what happens here.
Green flag.
Justin actually got a pretty good jump there.
28 laps to go. Allgaier.
He's going clear the 21.
Look at Kligerman falling.
Here comes 88.
Waffle right behind him. He's going to get a run.
That 88's coming.
He's going to come to the bull.
Hill pushes Allgaier up.
Austin Hill takes the top spot.
Hill pushes Allgaier.
Second. Sheldon Creed is now third.
Where did Sheldon Creed come from?
He's on a lot older tires, so he's going
to. Oh, Allgaier's going to get him back for that. Did you? Oh my God!
He's fairly strong, all things considered.
Waffle to second. And there's Brandon Jones goes around. Caution.
6-1 of the day.
Caution, Brandon Jones right there. Oh.
And you said it, Austin Hill. They figure out a way to
Austin Hill. Allgaier's going to get him back for that. My gosh.
In the lead with 26 to go.
Brandon Jones started on the pole, led 13 laps. Has not finished inside the top 10 since Phoenix last month. Here's what happened.
See him as 3 wide. AJ Allmendinger up top. Bradley Herbst on the bottom. AJ has to check up on the exit. He wasn't ready for that. And had to make a big move to not run in the back of AJ.
Yeah, just one of those things. AJ was up a little higher than he wanted to be. Got in the fence, checked up, and just he just bounced off the wall, you know, and the 9 is there, unfortunately, and there's the got the short end of the stick on that one.
You know, I really thought Brandon Jones
get ready to pull those belts tight one last time, make it a couple times.
Tires there. Unfortunately, that restart didn't go the way he planned it.
Cole Custer, who had made the pit stop and got the fuel, had to start at the rear because they pitted prior to the pit lane opening up, but he's
Austin Hill in first, Waffle in second, Allgaier third. Creed, tires and fuel for Creed. He's got it going on.
Yeah, so now Cole, right, he pitted with the
exactly, Jamie.
Closed, so that made him go all the way to the very
Still got 25 laps to go.
He can move in front of the cars that are a lap down. So there's a few cars in front of him that are a lap down, so now he can actually gain positions on the next restart.
Does the 9 have a lot of damage? No, he didn't hit anything. He just spun.
Pit road will be open this time around.
And you got to think the 7 is coming. You know, I'm right.
Is Allgaier coming now?
I don't know how much more gas he's got left.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Hey, also look at our pylon with the dash for cash. Herbst is 7th, but Alfredo hanging around.
Alfredo 11th, 7th for Herbst.
Oh, here we come.
There's a 100,000 decision right there.
The car we expect to pit is Justin Allgaier. They give up all this track position for the gamble that they thought it was going to rain earlier.
88 can make it on gas. He's got good tires. He's going to do it.
Race. Here's the 7, Josh.
All right, so Allgaier gives it up.
Reluctantly comes in the pit. Before that, he just said, hey, it's raining harder than it was before, but the team told him, hey, we got to come in. And
Cole Custer pitted. He's in 14th.
And fuel.
We had mentioned prior to the restart, Parker Kligerman was also one of those drivers.
Keep hitting that like button, subscribe to us, guys. We're 14 away from 12,200. Klingerman comes in as well.
And gets his service. Kyle Sieg had been up there in the
Klingerman
top 5
and Allgaier are in now.
Hoping things would wash out and he could steal a top 5 or a top 10, but he too is making a pit stop. And
219 likes. Thank you guys so much.
He continues to cycle up inside the top 12 now prior to the choose.
It looks like the rain has kind of picked back up a little bit from some onboard cameras.
Hey guys, we talked about this. I mean, everybody watching this broadcast saw the radar.
My gosh.
Here. You would say there's
if
no
Carson
way
gets to the point clean air, it's going to make all the difference.
Similar to that.
You pick the 18, Snick. Jackie says a chance for everyone to cool down their tires here under pace for safety.
Race off of the weather is just so hard to do.
Let's go back
and take
you through what's happened in the last 10 or 15 laps. You got Cole Custer leading this race.
And the rain, I'll show you Custer's car here.
The rain comes 30.
The rain is coming down.
Eventually, we go back.
Now, you can't see it there, but the front camera, for sure, you can see it really good. Custer back there in 12th spot. 12th spot for Custer.
We get the caution for Brandon Jones. And everything has cycled through with Austin Hill leading this race. Carson Kvapil in his second start. First trip to Dover is
23 to go as they're riding along here.
His first career win is up there in 3rd. Mayer, who's been quiet today.
Troy dropping that 21.
Is 5th. And we understand
Demolition Derby 200 at the Monster Mile. Wyatt Haley Fowl, she wrecked on lap 3 and she has not made it up at all. She's been really slow. She broke that the front bumper and it was over for her. Her and JJ Yaley wrecked on lap 3.
To choose on the front row with 23 to go next to Austin Hill, who's won a lot of these races, is very, very strong and very experienced at late race restarts for the win. Boy, he's in a tough spot, but what an awesome opportunity he's put himself in.
Yeah, great opportunity, and right, he's going to take the front row. You can't not take the front row, and he does. Takes the bottom. I like that. You definitely have to do that, and he's got his teammate behind him, Sam Mayer, so hopefully they can both launch fairly decent.
Here's a cool story. Dale Jr., the boss man, is going to drive that 88 later this year at Bristol. His first trip to the Monster Mile, 1998, he won. So here's Carson Kvapil, never been here before.
Maybe round 2.
I'm guessing Junior's cheering him on big time at home. I can only imagine the emotions. He's invested a lot in this young driver, second generation. We talked about his dad, Travis, and boy, has he done an awesome job today. Started 26th after being great in practice yesterday, but on the front row for a restart right at 20 laps to go.
Boy, you thought it was intense before. This has been one of the most intense races because everyone's thinking it's the end of the race. For the last 100 laps, we thought it was the end of the race.
Kvapil's got his teammate behind him in that.
All right, let's go. Finish this race. Oh, yeah, we'll be done by then.
A little bit tire spin from the 88. Still not a terrible start. Going to lose second, though. He's going to have to fight hard for 3rd.
Austin Hill out front. Sheldon Creed through to 2nd. Creed looking for his first career victory. He's finished 2nd 8 times, including earlier this season to Hill at Daytona.
Yeah, Kvapil didn't get through 1 and 2 really well. You know, I think some of that's that inexperience of being on the front row, how hard you can actually drive into turn 1. that's something that obviously he will get better at in time.
Austin Hill in the lead, 20 laps to go.
Quapple all clear for third. Allmendinger trying to make a run late. Racing Riley Herbst for seventh. Herbst trying to collect the $100,000 in the dash for cash.
And Alfredo and Herbst are really close to each other.
Watching this battle, he's 3 wide.
That's Cole Custer. He's trying to come back as well. He's inside.
Oh, Custer's got fresh tires.
Zero.
Boy, that's some intense racing right here.
Jeb Burton outside of Alfredo in the 5. Kyle Weatherman looking for a top 15.
Justin Allgaier trying to bulldog his way back through the field to get something out of today.
Allgaier in 11th.
Teammates for 4th. Truex, who won here last year, going inside of the 19 of Taylor Gray.
Truex, pretty nice rebound today. He didn't have a great, first two-thirds of the race, but they've done a good job. A little bit of strategy play, got him back up to running 4th.
So hard for him not running full time,
Oh, got loose and a caution. Nope, yep, caution. Tanner Gray in the wall.
7th time today. We were just talking about Taylor Gray in 4th, was racing for 3rd. Now heavy damage on the right side of his Toyota.
Yeah, I looked from behind it. It's hard to say for sure without seeing the replay.
Yellow.
It looked like he had tagged in the left rear.
Tanner Gray.
We're going to get a better view here.
Or was it Taylor?
You see Sam Mayer.
Taylor Gray, sorry, the 19. Tanner's his brother who's in the truck race.
Like
Taylor Gray.
Get him.
Yeah, just
not Tanner, Taylor.
It's so narrow on the exit of these corners when you're trying to run side by side, and the car on the bottom wants to shove up, the car on the outside wants to try to take a little bit of racetrack away, and that's like the worst spot, right? If they're on your left rear, you're already going to get loose, and then obviously contact makes you looser. That we all know.
Huge hit, Blaney.
Yeah,
that's a knock the wind out of you type of thing. These cars don't crush much on the doors, right? And the ones in the front hurt as well, but boy, when you hit right in the door like that, it definitely goes through your
Hate to
whole
see
body.
that. Bummer.
Big hit.
I blew a tire off at turn 2, about in that same spot.
Carson in 3rd place. That 88 car is strong.
You remembered it. Thank goodness you remembered it, though.
Barely.
Austin Hill.
Now,
all right, 15 to go. Keep hitting that subscribe. We're trying to get to 12,200.
So we know. So back-to-back restarts we're going to have. We had Carson Quapple going first win, just a second start. Now you're going to have, we all know how,
So this become a gas mileage race.
Trying to go for a race win, right? He's going to line up with the 21. How aggressive does he get, getting off into turn 1?
Well, let's not forget, it is a little history here. Not to bring up the drama.
Not a little, a lot.
There's a lot of drama between those two. And, oh, man, I don't know who I'd want on the inside of me.
It's a good question, Butterfly. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I don't know.
I forgot about that.
So 19 cars are on the lead lap. 19 cars.
Where do you go? Because
right where the ticker begins is where the lead lap is.
Here's a little history of the two.
This is with a spot in the championship 4 on the line. Sheldon Creed driving the 2. We go to overtime at Martinsville, and the final lap just got crazy. And Justin Allgaier says, "Thank you very much." Richard Childress not happy. Austin Hill not happy. And at the end of 2023, Sheldon Creed left RCR to go to Joe Gibbs Racing, and now going to be going
Creed
for the
in
top spot.
P2. Could it be a revenge factor here?
That, that was definitely the one that seems like broke the relationship for maybe forever. So it'll be very interesting to see the way this one plays out.
If there's going to be any overtime, oh my gosh. This is a weird, you're right, this is a weird race.
Woo! Hey, and congratulations to Sheldon and wife Cammie this week. They welcomed their second child, and so we congratulate them on that. He'd love to bring the trophy home. We were racing in Portland a couple years ago. He was nervous about getting home when Axel was born, and here's the tweet that came out. Pierce is now here and looking good.
All right.
He needs a Miles.
We got 14 laps to go.
Absolutely.
What happened to SVG?
That right there.
don't know what happened to him.
Everything into perspective.
He's one lap down.
Really doing here.
He's in 24th spot. One lap down, 24th.
So they did open up the pit lane, but unless you're having some kind of an issue, you're not going to give up track position here. Be 13 to go when they come around this time, and keep an eye on Cole Custer. 8th before the choose.
Ryan Truex going to be 4th.
When we know Cole Custer, he even said it, how strong he is on the restarts. The first few laps of a run, he's really, really strong. It's going to be hard to come from 8th to win the race, but we've seen him do that 3 wide top move a couple times. I wouldn't be surprised if I see him.
We get to 250 on the likes, 250 on the likes.
With Austin Hill leading, let's revisit the last time Richard Childress Racing was able to win here at the Monster Mile. Driving the 29 car, Fox's own Clint Boyer.
Clint Boyer, huh?
And there it is.
Boy, it's crazy just to see those kind of cars on the racetrack again, isn't it? Boy, I remember those days.
15 years ago.
That's right, Billy. Could pull it off. Could pull it off.
Those type moments. I was in that race.
We're 10 away from our 12,200 goal.
We're going to do the choose with 12 laps to go. We'll get the restart with 11 remaining.
7 will pass the 00 here. Allgaier's got fresher tires than Cole Custer.
Gosh, I don't know what lane I'd pick. I think the top.
I think I would want the top just because
Ryan Truex is in 4th. I'm going to go to 4th.
And beat that guy.
I'm going to go to Truex's car.
You know, getting in 1. You know,
Quapple was that was probably one of the tougher ones, but I still agree. You got to take the top. You got to go with the leader on that scenario.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance that Sam Mayer is in a great seat right now, because if those, or sorry, not Sam Mayer, Herbst is in a good spot as a on the bottom.
Truex is
let me, yeah, even better. He's in even better spot than Herbst. For sure.
Herbst maybe not in the best spot either.
Whose team are you on?
Ryan Truex is in a great spot as well. I would say he's in a good spot. If they wash up the racetrack, which I believe there's a chance, right? If Sheldon's able to stay side by side with him into the corner, it could get ugly.
Yeah, if they enter even into turn 1,
Truex car in 4th place, looking at the leaders.
Exciting. Now, Austin Hill's banking on, I'm going to beat him, you know, on launch.
All right, back to green. Let's go.
Here we go. Green flag. Let's go racing, boys.
2 guys pushing for 2 different things.
And we're about to find out.
11 to go. Old teammates on the front row. Austin Hill, the control car outside of Sheldon Creed.
Let's go. 12 to go.
Oh, good launch by the 18. 21 spinning tires.
Whoa.
3 wide, Ryan Truex.
There's Truex.
Whoa, Truex. Side by side, Austin Hill.
Side by side off the corner here.
The 18 can clamp the left rear quarter panel. He's going to ship it down into 3.
Oh, for sure. And he
Truex in 3rd, working on 2.
Sheldon Creed takes over the
3rd.
race lead.
Sheldon
10
Creed.
laps to go at Dover.
You see those 18s.
By the way, I mean, that was as clean of a pass, just did a very good job executing it. Now he's going to get the
Hill, contact, bump and run. There goes the 21.
Okay, the 21 opened the door. You're allowed to use the bumpers now.
You can do whatever you want after that move.
All bets are off. Racing for the lead. Truex hopping around in
10 to go.
Here comes Sam Mayer. They're side by side for the lead. 9 to go at the Monster Mile.
Oh, here comes Carson Quapple.
Quapple making it thinks better of it and settles in line.
21 still there.
Quapple tried to make it 3 wide.
Spot right now.
Where did Sam Mayer come from? Here comes Quapple again. He's much stronger in the turns.
Carson Quapple.
3 wide. Truex goes deep.
Can he get there? Yes, he can. 88, all clear.
Wow.
Move.
Just packed
Travis Quapple
side by side
in the lead.
Spot. Quapple recognized it, pushed it, got to the lead.
Clean air is king at Dover. 7 laps to go this time, making his second career start. Carson Kvapil, the first time he's been
88, baby, Junior Motorsports.
He the bottom off. If he gets off the bottom a little bit, the 21 will be able to get to his left rear, get him loose. So the biggest thing for Carson here is just try to run as close to the bottom as you can and not let the 21 get
Sheldon Creed looking along. Austin Hill had nothing for them. Oh, car in the turn. Who is that? Riley Herbst. Oh.
8th of the day.
Hold the brake. We're going to get hit.
And now we have a big wreck on the front stretch.
Kyle Sieg as well.
Y'all, Anthony Alfredo is going to win this $1 million or 100,000.
And look at this. Anthony Alfredo is now scored 8th. And he could be in line to win $100,000.
Alfredo?
Unbelievable.
Could be in line.
He's going to get it
right now to do it.
Let's go, Fast Pasta.
That is amazing.
That's
this race
awesome.
Has turned 10 times from what you thought it was going to be. In the
I'll
last
see.
45 minutes,
Tore up. The 8 as well tore up.
On right now.
Sammy Smith. We're going to have overtime, y'all. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 12,200.
See Sammy Smith calling out. He's kind of pinned.
Trying to get to 250 on the likes.
So this will probably bring us to a green-white checker.
Got to believe we're going to get overtime. Yep, it's going to take a while to get everything fixed up.
Here we see teammates with each other, and Justin Allgaier going to get a run under him. He kind of opened up the door for him a little bit there, Blaney. I don't. Late in the race, you open up the door, you're probably going to stick your nose there and try to make the pass, right?
Yeah, it opened up briefly.
So Herbst got collected by Kyle Sieg.
Yeah.
Not been fully open.
He forced it the rest of the way open.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's one of those things, right? It's like if you're in Justin's shoes, the bottom open. Oh, I'm gonna gas up. I'm gonna try to make that guy lift, And the 98 was coming down, trying to make his exit of the corner.
$100,000 spin right there for Kyle Herbst.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allgaier.
Blame on
Allgaier spun him.
That looks like racing to me.
Herbst did a great job of hanging on to that thing and sliding through, and just so much traffic behind him. Couldn't avoid the contact.
Yeah, I mean, he can't help that part of it coming back down the hill there. The banking is so
28, trying to get out of the way.
You're going to slide back down.
I want to go back. Let's look at how Carson Kvapil got this.
I'm sorry, Kyle. Riley Herbst. Sorry, not Kyle. Riley Herbst.
And the 88 just jumps on.
I'm too into it. Sorry, y'all.
To stick it bottom of 3 wide.
Good for Pasta concerning the 88. Concerning for the 88.
And Carson just does a really good job of rolling the bottom.
Sorry.
Like
Here we go.
The same thing that just happened.
Nothing much you can see. We're under caution.
88 gets a good run, and then
Truex in third.
He sends it down in there, hooks the bottom great, and just drives by them both.
And that's like we said. He recognized what was going on in front of him. He had 2 guys racing for the win.
Candy Mittens. Hand Candy Mittens. Thanks for the subscribe.
There's his dad, Travis.
Thank you so much.
Looking at imagine watching
5 more to go to 12,200.
Xfinity Series. I mean, I don't know who's more nervous. Probably Dad.
Oh, for sure,
for sure, right? Like, he's got to be.
He can't win a mill.
But what a great job!
It's 100,000, and the only one available right now is Anthony Alfredo. He is in the running. Fast Pasta, as someone called him.
Maybe for the win at Dover. You don't ever see that.
Think about 2024 in the Xfinity Series and all of the wild finishes that we have had. You just can't make up some of these dramatic endings. I go to Atlanta, race 2, all these drivers running out of fuel. We go to overtime, get the restart. Then
I'm going to win.
Love, who had dominated, runs out of gas. Austin Hill wins it. Allgaier looks like he's going to win. Inside of 5 to go at Phoenix, has the tire go down. He hits the wall and he is so frustrated. And then Circuit of the Americas. Austin Hill, Shane Van Gisbergen trading blows. Here comes Kyle Larson winning in the Xfinity Series. Overtime at Martinsville. Eric Almirola gets the
It's going to be overtime, I guess. 3 laps to go. Green, white, checkered.
And then 2 weeks ago, Texas Motor Speedway. Ryan Sieg, Sam Mayer. Final lap. Second.
You think I'm going to win? Hey, it's been a successful day.
History. It's Mayer who wins it by 2 1/1000ths of a second. Junior Motorsports won then, and they're in position to do it today. But it's not Sam Mayer. It's not Brandon Jones, the pole sitter. It's not Justin Allgaier, who's always good at Dover. It is this young kid, Carson Kvapil, making only his second start, and he's done a magnificent job this afternoon.
Absolutely. It's so much fun to watch those highlights, too. These Xfinity Series cars and drivers, but these cars just put on an incredible race. Right down to the very, very end. The strategy that's come down to some of those races as well, right, with not many sets of tires, definitely makes it interesting as well. Boy, it's been a fun season for me.
Alfredo in 10th, so Herbst in 17th, but I think Alfredo's got it here.
Dover's another one of those today.
So we're going to overtime here.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Looking for PBA bowling.
There is overtime. Who would have thought?
Starting over on FS2. We'll get you there as soon as we're all done here at the Monster Mile. Let's do 88 radio, Carson Kvapil and crew.
00 did take the bottom a lot earlier, and he would just sail it off down in there and clear up. You just don't want him to put it right there.
You got this, Kvapil.
TJ, what are you thinking? Yeah, I think if you're controlling it, launch it from the bottom.
Don't you know that Junior's just so happy with Kvapil?
Control it earlier from the bottom.
Man, I don't know. It could be either way, right? If you're controlling it, okay. I could see the bottom possibly being a good move because you have control of the launch. You understand that, but it is tough to.
It's overtime now, Butterfly. Green, white, checker. But the leader has to take the white.
Nervous might be an understatement right now, Ryan. Travis Kvapil, you've been in some high-pressure situations as a driver. What's this like as a dad watching your son try to get his first win?
This is pretty incredible. I've definitely felt like we had a fast car going into today, but to be competing for the win here on a green, white checker is pretty amazing. We've been in these situations before, just not quite at this level. I know he can do it. Hopefully he just gets a good launch and get a good entry to turn 1 and set sail.
All right, good luck. Thanks.
Keep hitting that subscribe. We got 5 more to go to 12,200. 5 more subscribers, y'all.
I like that.
And we got lights off on the pace car.
Yeah, I like the top as well. I just feel like, the 21 kind of spun the tires on the last start, though, when he was on the top and he was the control car. But
Blaine Perkins in 29th.
You can't put your mind, in the driver's seat of these guys, right? I mean, yes, Joey and I drive, but we're not in their situations right now. We don't know how they've been launching all day in their cars, so you just got to put it in the
really
kid's
quick
hands and hey, trust him 100%. I know that team probably does, and he has a great opportunity to do something awesome.
Overtime, a 2-lap shootout. If the leader comes
2-lap shootout here.
Green, next flag would end the race. Should the caution come out prior to the leader getting that white flag, we'll reset.
There it is. Thank you guys. 2,200. Sweet. Thank you guys for making that happen.
Kyle Larson, of course, Dale Jr., Kevin Harvick.
Keep hitting it up.
Jamie McMurray, Chase Elliott.
Almost a 250 on the likes.
Join if you can finish the deal.
250, almost 700 in here, and it's time to go racing.
Well, he's looking pretty good. This is his heart rate is through the roof right now.
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys!
Overtime at Dover, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Let's go.
Hill, front row.
Hill got a good launch on the bottom.
Austin Hill on the outside, and he gets loose. Austin Hill spins.
Can he hang on to it?
Nope.
Austin Hill spins.
Caution is out.
And a caution. Austin Hill spins.
Well, but you can't blame Austin Hill for trying. And obviously a very tight spot, and he's going to obviously Kvapil's going to put it on his door late like that. And you see Justin Allgaier.
Alfredo still in 10th, in line for the 200,000. My gosh.
In Austin's shoes, right? He got a good launch.
Thank you, John. John, appreciate that. John.
On his right rear quarter panel to tighten him up, so he can
My gosh, this race is crazy,
he
y'all.
understood that, and he got in the corner just as deep as the 21, and then the next thing you know, 21 has no side force and spins it around.
Yeah, Kvapil does a great job.
Carson Kvapil for the win. We'll see.
Great here is if you look
88
at the first
got this.
Restart, Carson was on.
You predicted 9 cautions so far. There you go.
And gave up position. This time he learned from his mistake.
Allgaier got into the wall.
He said, "Okay, Austin, however hard you drive in, I'm going in even harder because I have to stay at your door." He did the right thing.
Austin Hill spins. Sheldon Creed gets into Allgaier. Allgaier hits the wall.
On board with Cole Custer, who's back up inside the top 5. Now on board Ryan Truex. He had a front row seat.
Sam's in third.
That's going to put our last year's winner, Ryan Truex, on the front row. He moves up to second.
Sammy Smith, a part of that last accident. He has been released.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Keep hitting that like. We're 5 away from 250. Trying to get some more. Bring it in, y'all.
And there's his dad. That was probably once he got the lead, right? When he pulls out front, and then things got
the caution
slick behind him, and the caution comes out.
He's like, yes, oh.
He was probably fist.
All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm going to refresh the feed because we're a little behind from the. Well, I think we'll just leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. If it goes to a commercial, we refresh.
I'm thinking of my
2 more to 260. Awesome.
You see your son out there racing.
If Waffle wins, I will donate a membership. Awesome, Billy. Let's go. Let's go, 88.
Travis Quapple's been in this position many, many times, racing for his whole life. Now you're watching your son in that position. You understand it. You get what he's thinking, went through his mind. You obviously know your kid better than anybody else. You know what your son's thinking throughout it. What a cool thing.
Can we see the Truex camera? Yeah.
But you know what it reminds me of? So Tyler Reddick wins at Talladega last week, and Michael Jordan does the interview on Fox
in
after
P2.
The race. He said, I
Ryan Truex.
I love cheering on my guys. I'm living vicariously through the drivers. But
see what happens here.
Unlike when I competed, I have no control. Same situation here for Travis. He knows all of those emotions, but there's nothing he can do but sit and watch.
Yep, and you see he's got his microphone pulled back. He's got nothing to say. He's got nothing. He's just along for the ride.
By the way, if Michael Jordan played Travis one-on-one, I know who would win.
Well,
and you know, in Travis's spot, right? I can just speak to this because
I haven't picked yet. Haven't picked yet. I'll let you know.
Carson and Travis.
You'll see here in a second.
Raced for a long time, and all you can do.
So we got one more time around before it goes back to green.
You know, right? Because you've done it.
We'll watch here.
Sport for a long time.
Where who picks what? Coming around this corner here.
Started. You know, just teach them all you can. And hey, this is what I experienced. This is what you should try to work on. You know, and now it is up to you. You know, it is 100% in your control. So all Travis.
It's been a good Saturday since 9:15 this morning, y'all. We've been streaming since 9:15 this morning.
Here, and it's definitely flying here. I mean, he's leading the race. He's doing an amazing job.
2 races.
Has a shot to win.
It's been a day. Tomorrow, make sure you guys come back and hang out with us. We'll be doing flag-to-flag coverage of the worst 400.
And knowing my dad was there watching.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Everything that he taught me as we come to the choose.
Who goes high? Who goes low?
I'm not sure they're choosing.
They'll do it next time around. So we're going to get.
They haven't decided yet. Next time by.
Next weekend, NASCAR Xfinity teams are off 2 weeks from now.
Next time by.
At Darlington.
Darlington, baby. 2 weeks from now. Throwback weekend. We'll definitely, hopefully, be doing that one. Hopefully, May 11th. Ooh, it's going to be a close one.
Talk about round 11. Another track.
Throwback weekend, Darlington.
We've seen plenty of finishes.
The track too tough to tame, y'all.
We see Austin Hill getting some tires, I'm sure, after his
what time? It'll be 12:30, I think. But just look for the stream. Make sure your notification bells are on so you know.
We were going to end this thing short on rain, hoping that we'd get to the end of the second stage so the race would be considered over if it did rain. We're going to race till lap 208, it looks like. This thing was only supposed to be 200. Like I said, how do you call a race like this when you look at the radar?
Has Haley Deegan finished? And what's her score, please? So Moses Deegan. Look at the screen.
2 more laps. You can't call it now.
Deegan is.
Yeah.
She might be back on the lead.
Here comes the choose.
Where's she at? Here. She's in 31st, 8 laps down.
I mean, Carson.
31st, 8 laps down. There you go.
I think he does.
All right, here we go.
And look at Cole Custer there. He's going to be on the 3rd row on the outside.
I'll let y'all listen here. Now, the cam's going to be a little
when we thought it was going to rain.
So
lost all his track
Truex
position.
went inside, Quaffle went outside.
And has the opportunity
Truex
to get a
inside,
top 5, maybe a
Quaffle
top 3.
outside.
Shoot, maybe win. You don't know.
Let's go 88, win this, babe.
So what a great recovery for that team. In the 7, Justin Allgaier's right next to him in the same boat, did the same thing.
Yep.
14 times a driver has picked up their first career victory here at Dover. It happened.
See, can we get through a turn without crashing? Snick says I predict a caution.
Trying to deliver for the first time in his career.
Go 88.
You know how much this area, means to the Truex family, right? I mean, being from up north here, so.
All right, so the call is going to be a little slower than what you're going to watch on here, but we'll do it anyways. Here we go. We'll let you watch. Let's see what happens.
Double overtime.
Let's see what happens. Oh, I got to turn it off. Sorry. They had the same shot. I can't have the same shot. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Alfredo. Down the backstretch. Truex makes the move. Oh, Truex is going to win back-to-back. Truex is going to win back-to-back.
Oh, he's going to clear the 88.
Oh.
Ryan Truex takes the lead.
Truex is going to win this thing.
1 lap remains at Dover.
They're wrecking on the front straightaway.
Wrecking on the front straightaway. And Ryan Truex is going to win this sucker.
Already taken the white flag. This race is over. Ryan Truex, for a second straight season, is going to win at his home track. He has tamed the monster.
Oh, yeah, boys. Oh, my God.
I tell you, man, he's got to be there around
Poor Travis, man.
See the front row in a final restart.
Poor Carson.
Ryan Truex.
Truex.
I believe led 1 lap.
I think he did.
The most
important one.
1 lap. And he wins it.
There you see.
Yep, inexperienced got him. Yep, you're right.
Before he went green was already wrecked. I'm not sure how he spun out again. And then behind him, the checkup.
Great.
Allgaier wrecked.
A chain reaction back there.
5th win this season for Joe Gibbs Racing. 3rd time that 20 cars pulled into victory lane with 3 different drivers. John Hunter Nemechek gets it done at Las Vegas. Martinsville belonged to Eric Almirola. And today,
thank you, Billy. Appreciate you. Andrew, congratulations, Andrew. Thank Billy for gifting you a membership. Andrew, welcome back to the club. Thank you, Billy. Thank you so much, man.
Early in the race, remember we said
appreciate it.
GR cars aren't real strong.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Stayed in the game, got a great restart, and I thought,
oh, that was a cool shot.
Gosh, he got loose in the middle of 1 and 2, and I thought
you can see his feet if he goes off.
Did a good job.
Look at it, you can see his feet.
Securing the car back and making sure.
Nice shoes, bro.
Down the backstretch, and was that gave him position getting into 3 to do what he
nice
needed to
shoes,
do.
Bro.
Take home a checker flag. That's cool. 2 years in a row. Doesn't get it.
Oh, look at him hugging their crew and everything. That's awesome.
Opportunity when he does get to run them.
Ryan Truex.
Officially, he leads the last 2 laps.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome so much. That's it.
It's the only 2 he needed, was it?
That's right. Stayed in the game, in position late, and delivers in double overtime. Talked about how special this weekend was a year ago for the Truex family. Martin winning the Cup race, Ryan winning
Weatherman got a top 10
competition, and Martin Sr. was here for it all. Let's go to Josh.
Ryan Truex, for the 2nd year in a row, a winner here at Dover. Walk me through that final restart and, most importantly, what it means to get this win at your home track.
I can't believe it. Our car was just good at the end when it mattered. I was so loose all day. I got to apologize for the running into the 2. I ran out of talent, to be frank. So feel bad about that. Shout out to Carson. What an amazing run for, his 2nd race? Yeah, I felt a little bad running him up the hill, but man, you got to take these things when you can. And this GR Super was fastest Xfinity Internet. I'm out of breath from that. I think I held my breath those last 2 laps. Thank you so much to the fans for being here. Love this track. Love this crowd. Just can't believe it.
Ryan Truex, your winner at Dover.
Carson Quappo comes home in 3rd place. So close, getting a few words from your dad right there. So close today. Take me through that last restart and how it could have gone different.
Yeah, I just felt like, I don't know. I thought we had a pretty good restart on the one before with the hill there. And I don't know. God, it sucks, right? You get that close. And I really don't even know what to say. I think we had a really fast Chevrolet here. June Motorsports brought me a really good piece. And I'm just really, really fortunate to be in the spot that I am, and I'm happy that I have a shot to win at the race at the end there. But we were at a good car. I just couldn't really get it through the restart really good. And I was pretty questionable about the top line. My car seemed to pin the bottom the whole day, but it seems like the top was so dominant, and he just barely got us there going into 3.
Thanks, Carson.
20 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina. We're going to hear a lot from him. 2 career starts, 4th at Martinsville, 3rd today here at Dover. Look at the top 10. Sheldon Creed, a runner-up for the 9th time in his career. Sam Mayer gets back to the top 5. So does Cole Custer. Chandler Smith completes a really good day for Joe Gibbs Racing. They put 3 cars inside the top 10. Anthony Alfredo is 9th. His 3rd consecutive top 10 finish. He wins $100,000 in the Dash for Cash.